What it do, familiar? What it do, familiar? What it do, familiar? It's your boy Taxi PNG. We're back at another class, man. I'm happy to see that there's so many of you guys in here. Like, I actually am very happy. Let's go see and how many of you guys actually did the homework though. Like, that's what let's go start. We gonna get right into it. Let's see what the number. Let's see if these numbers match up. I already know you didn't. I already know you didn't. I know you didn't. I know you didn't. I already know you didn't. Immediately, I know you didn't. So it's okay. You ain't even gotta. I know you didn't. I'm gonna save you the time, and I'm gonna let you know, Taxi. I know you didn't, because I remember you told me. It's okay. I know you didn't. All right. But as the class may see, that's because I was prompted and I was letting known prior. You guys, you see how it was done. You see how that was done. You know what I'm saying? She reached out to me prior to the class and said, "Hey, I'm having some complications." Blah 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 blah. And I understood. But for all of y'all others who didn't accept, who wasn't able to finish, who wasn't able. All right, so that's what I want to let y'all know though, for real. When it comes to the homework, I think homework should be due at 6 or the day before, for real. It's really due before class and on some real shit. I want to make it due before. 6 would be chill because then that's 2 hours before class. That would be like very helpful. But I get what you're saying now for sure. So for the homework, like 90% of the time, like I understand everybody's grown. So like, duh, y'all don't got to do what y'all don't want to do. But the way that I look at it is like this. It's like, I give you guys a task to help you. You know what I'm saying? The task is to help you. And then you get a benefit from doing the task. If you do your homework, you get a one-on-one call with me. That's like double benefit. It's like I'm giving y'all a one-on-one call at no charge, no extra charge than what you're already charging for the class. So it's like you get 2 W's. You know what I'm saying? Boom, you do your homework and you get to have a call. Oh, shit. Like it's 2 W's. So you really kind of sleeping on yourself if you're not doing the homework, right? 2, the homework is a lot more mental than it is physical because the homework assignments are not hard. The only part that I would say about the homework is hard is the mental strain that you put yourself through. Like not knowing what to do, thinking too much or overthinking the ideas, putting too much behind it, wanting to be better than the classmates or wanting to look a certain way when you're put like when your work's shown on camera or whatever it is. But I feel like the homework is I meant for it to be more mental than physical because I know a lot of you guys, when it comes to being photographers, a lot of us hide behind the camera. So it's kind of hard for us to like show up. Like even if it's like showing up in class, showing up in videos, showing up in general. I feel like for a lot of us, either we started off like that or we are still like that currently and we're trying to find a way to get outside of that box. And I feel like that's what I'm trying to do with the homework. Like I'm unintentionally testing y'all ass, but it's mental. Like it's a physical actual thing, obviously, but it's forcing you guys to get outside of your box for 1. And 2, it's forcing you guys to do the homework. And while you're doing the homework, you can fuck around and get some content through doing the homework. 2. And then 3, you're actually learning and applying the things that you're learning in class. And then you're getting awarded with a one-on-one session for me to help you individually grow your business or find out where your pain points are as an individual. So it's like everything's a win on a win on a win on a win. But if you're not able to, show up for yourself or you're not able to break down that barrier of, not saying that it has to be ego, but in some senses it is because I know how it was for me when I was trying to do certain stuff. I had that ego. It was like, bro, I got to be the best or I got to have it done or I got to do perfect on the first time. Bro, I don't care how bad or good it looks, bro. Like, I want it done. I know you're like, you probably don't just want to submit anything, but if you feel like you put your best in it and you feel like it still didn't come out as good as it could have, that's fine. Like that's the whole point. If you knew I'm trying not to curse. If you all knew what y'all were doing, you would not be here. That's the whole point. Like you took it upon yourselves to understand that, okay, I need some help growing my photography business, photography, videography, content creation, whatever your reason is for being here. I need some help with that, right? You understood that for yourself and you know that for yourself. You said, I need some help with that, man. And Taxi gonna help me out. That's the whole reason that I'm here. If the homework assignment comes out ass, that is fine. That makes me happy because that means I could teach you something. If I love teaching and y'all do bad work, then shit, you just gave me purpose for my job. I want to help you get better so your ass can get out of here. And then the next person come fill your seat. I don't want y'all in here having to come back over and over and over again. I want to keep seeing new faces. So I want to help y'all so y'all ass could go, right? Maybe 6 p.m. the day of. Let's be courteous to everyone's lives. So 6 p. So you saying 6 p.m. day of should be when it should be due, or 6 p.m. day of? You're saying 6 p.m. day of is when it should be due, or are you saying Like you saying instead of the day before? Okay, okay, bet. Yeah, so 6 p.m. Okay, yeah, yeah. I feel like that's chill because like kind of after work, still giving you some time and things like that to still be able to kind of like hop in and I get what you're saying for sure. So yeah, with like saying that to say, let me see, because let me try to see if I can log back in over here so I can make sure that everybody's able to see what's going on. Let's see, see if everybody's still able to see what's going on because I think a few things just closed out, but I don't know if this is working or not. Let's see if it's working or not. All right, yeah, it's working. Okay, but yeah, overall, it's for you guys, right? Even kind of with I made an explanation kind of video for you guys to be able to see about how to do your digital diary check-in. That video is also for you guys. I would make y'all turn it in, but I'm trying to make you guys like push yourself to have a goal for yourself. All right. So when it comes to these digital diaries, it's like, yeah, it's cool, you know what I'm saying, for me to make it, make it do or make you have to turn it in and stuff like that. But it's like, I shouldn't have to do that for you to show up for yourself. So I submitted my digital diary today. I couldn't submit it on Sunday, so I submitted it today. I made sure I got it in today for myself. I put it into my album, and then on next Sunday or Monday, whichever day is easier for me to do, I'm gonna do it again. So all you're doing for that, right? This is an assignment that you're not physically turning into me because I want you guys to be real, raw, and unfiltered with yourselves. Tell yourself, how did you do this week? Did I do good? What did I do good? What did I do bad? And how will I improve for next week? That's it. What did you do good? What did you do bad? And what did you improve for next week? What will you improve for next week? That's it. And you are talking to your damn self, so you don't have to post it or give it to nobody, so you can be as real as possible. Like, damn, Taxi, you really fucked up this week, man. Like, you really weren't stepping on nothing for real this week. Or, yeah, Taxi, man, you should have did these things right, but you didn't do anything right. However you want to speak to yourself, gang, talk to yourself like that. And it's for you. You don't have to post it. You don't have to give it to nobody. You don't have to show it. This is your way of documenting and keeping yourself accountable. Because when at the end of the day, when this class is over, when you're done being enrolled in here, when you're done, learning from me, or when you're done being in the community, when you decide to just pass on and go to your next endeavors and leave us in the dust, you still want to be able to have yourself to hold yourself accountable. And that's the whole thing. It's like, yes, this is a photography class, but I want you guys to have that. Like, self-accountability is the number one most important thing that I've learned throughout this entire journey. And I feel like being able to hold yourself accountable outside of anybody else believing in you, wanting you to do shit, creating prompts, whatever it is, being a sense of authority over you, you have to be able to be that person on yourself, which is why I'm giving you guys these self-disciplining tasks for you to set for yourself. So I do this because these are things that I've done that also helped me be able to gain that confidence in myself and to be able to gain that self-discipline within myself, to be able to hold myself accountable. Because like I said, when I first started, I didn't have a community. I did not have the opportunity to be able to even sit here right now and talk to anybody that actually wanted to help me with what I was doing. So when you guys don't participate, it makes me feel like I'm scamming y'all. Like, when you guys don't try, it makes me feel like I'm not actually helping y'all the way that I could be, because I have a passion for helping. Like, I genuinely love helping y'all, which is why I'm not charging y'all that much to be in this class, because I know what I could charge. And I want you guys to take advantage of it, because I know people who pay are people who listen. People who don't pay attention, because I've made thousands of videos on YouTube with people asking me the same shit still. People asking me the same shit still to this day. I've made 1,623 long-form videos on YouTube helping people in photography, and they still don't know what the fuck to do. So I created a class to help you guys actually go from zero to surgical, to actually help you. And I had to charge a little bit of a coin, because people who pay attention. People who pay more attention. So I don't want to have to make y'all pay more so you can pay more attention. I'm trying to give y'all the game, let y'all run it up real quick. Because I make my bread from photography, which is how I'm trying to show y'all how to do the same thing. I don't make my bread from mentoring. It's photography. All right? So I want you guys to be in these same shoes to where y'all ass don't need me no more. So y'all can continue to teach other people, because I can't teach the whole world. So y'all could run up this bag. Y'all could learn the shit I'm teaching y'all and teach the next people, bro. So we could take over, bro. PNG University, PNG Kulture. Like, we're changing the entire culture. Passion, no gatekeeping, guys. Like, I don't believe in gatekeeping to any extent, which is why I'm doing this. And I hate that I have to charge. You can ask any of the OGs in the chat. Sham will tell you, bruh. I talked to her so much about charging. She's the one who like even talked me into even going up on the Patreon price, because it's so hard for me to charge because my heart is in this shit so deep, bro. And I just want you guys to know what you're doing it for. If you actually love this craft, then you're in the right place. If you don't, then you're not. And it's that simple, bro. So I want you guys to lock in. I want you guys to take this shit serious, because I'm taking this shit serious. Y'all like, damn, it's like a real class. Hell yeah, it's like a real class. You only spending $20, but hell yeah, it's a real class. Take this shit serious. You know what I'm saying? So like, lock in, bro. Let's get surgical and let's continue this damn class. Open up y'all Google Classroom and take that quiz right now. And we're gonna go over the answers real quick, and I'm gonna go over some of the homework assignments that I actually liked. And while you guys are taking that quiz, it's on the first two sibling pairs, where it's on rule of thirds and leading lines sibling pair, and then framing and negative space sibling pair, because that's what today's class is about. All right, Vale's already done. Thank you, Vale. I appreciate you. So when you guys pull it up, you guys can pull it up inside of your Google Classroom, and you guys can go ahead and take that quiz really quickly for me. And I'm going to go ahead and look at, some of the answers and kind of go over them with you guys. But it should be pretty simple. I know a lot of you guys didn't understand it last class in terms of leading lines. And some of you also said that you had some troubles with leading lines and rule of thirds, which was some of you guys said. Some of you guys had rule of thirds. I had 4 or 5 of you guys said rule of thirds. But leading lines was the main one that we had a lot of problems with last class. So I'm gonna probably dive a little bit deeper into leading lines. So it's right in your in Google Classroom. So under classwork. So when you go to classwork, it'll show your quizzes on the Google Classroom. When you hit it's like a classwork tab. It's like the announcements tab and then a classwork tab. And when you tap classwork, the quiz will be right there. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the chat as well. Let me go ahead and try to get to it real quick and see if I can share it over with you guys.
See it on mine. I only see week 1 quiz 2.
All right, bet. Let me see. Framing as well as your issue. Okay, bet. So framing and leading lines. All right, so Keon, I'll go over those two today. Primarily, I'll stick on those a lot, because I feel like negative space kind of it's kind of self-explanatory a little bit in some instances, but I'm gonna still go over it for you guys and help you out. Thank you, Vale. All right, let me see. Make sure that you guys submit it through the homework assignment, or at least be able to check done when you're done. So that way I'm able to give you guys a grade for it after I look at it. So it should say week 2, quiz 2, composition for sibling pairs. I'm gonna copy that link and put it in the chat for you guys.
Yeah, mine still ain't showing up. What the hell?
I just sent the classroom link. Let me see if you see it. I see it on the link for some reason. I don't see it on the app. Hit the classroom link. The one I just sent the actual classroom link rather than the doc. I think Vale sent the doc. Click the classroom link and see if you can click it from there. See if it takes you to the class. It should take you to the class from there. It should take you right to the assignment. You guys should all be enrolled. Also make sure that you're enrolled in the class. I mean, I know that y'all who are talking currently and having provocations aren't. Well, I'm saying I see it once you sent it. Just so you know, I don't see it in the app. Oh, did you go into classwork? Is it on the? Let me see on the phone. You went into classwork, right? Just making sure. Let me make sure. Because I was gonna put it on the main thing, but I have to. If I put one thing on the main feed, it makes everything go on the main feed. It should be at the very top when you hit classwork. It should pop right up at the top. It should say week 2 quiz 1. Week 2 quiz 1. I'll try to see if I can fix it. I'll see if I can make it better. But yeah, you guys, I want you like. Let me see. Damn, did you click the classwork? Did it show up? You're okay. Kenny just found it, so that means you said you're blind. All right, Kenny's blind. Who else is blind? It's at the top. It's at the top, Jay. It's right here at the top. Oh. It's above the main title. Yeah, it's right there. It's the first thing. I tried to help y'all out. I tried to help it out and make it easier. But yeah, I wanna see you guys win, bro. Like, and I don't like, I mean, I met my damn self, but I'm about to say I haven't met someone like that genuinely wants to see others win as much as I see myself kind of doing that. And like, bro, like, I even hate that I have to charge for it, but I just know that people won't pay attention if you don't charge. That's the only part where it's like, damn, like, I gotta charge for this mentorship, but at the same time, it's like, how else are you gonna be able to actually help? So just lock in, bro, and just take advantage of it. You gotta take advantage of it. We good, bro. We good. I just feel like everything's a win-win. You do the homework, then you get you a one-on-one. That one-on-one should help you scale your business, and bomb, 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 and then everything just starts growing from there. And then boom, another week comes. You accumulate more questions. You want to do another one-on-one a week or two from now. Boom, you do another one-on-one trying to figure out where you're at right now and what you need to change. Oh, boom, and then you go up even more. So it's like every time you do it, keep going. I demand a recount. I just looked at your score. Ain't nobody getting them all right, bro. That's crazy. Nobody, and not that's crazy, but I'm just saying, like, Shan was like, I demand a recount. She was like, what was number 12? LOL, bro. What was number 12? If the viewer's eye feels lost after finding the subject, then what is the most likely issue? Damn, you got that one wrong, Shan? How we get 14 wrong? It's my own word. Nah, 14 doesn't matter. 14's fine. 14's fine. 14's fine. 14's fine. 14's fine. I'm literally watching them. I'm looking at them right now. I'm reading them as they come up. I'm reading them. I'm grading them like as they come up. Like I'm literally, like I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. I'm literally typing it as it comes up. Okay, so what was 12? Y'all gotta wait. Everybody's not done yet. Wait till everybody's done. Only 8 of y'all. It's 15 of y'all in here. Only 8 people turned it in. Hold on. Just vibe real quick. Just vibe real quick. Cause what is it? Everybody got 12 wrong. Man, it's crazy because like the question kind of tells you the answer too, though, guys. With number 12. Number 12 is if the oh, there goes that my boy Dapper. My boy Dapper he missed the lecture. It's okay. He missed the lecture. You got left out of the scolding. It's okay. They got a little scolding, just a little bit.
You can scold me, bro. I want all the stuff.
Nah, bro, you literally joined right after I finished. Like I just like all my energy's on the screen now. Type shit. But nah, you straight, bro. How's training for strongman going?
It's good. Leg day was a good leg day. I just gotta work on some stuff. Let's see.
That's good.
Yeah, you can come train with me. I'll go back.
I'll probably come film
train
you.
with me? No.
I'll probably be down to film you. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's see. Let me guess. Is it about the homework?
Yeah, it was about the homework. It was about the homework. It wasn't about just the homework. It was about the class overall. Like I just felt like some people weren't taking it serious because I understand like it's not like school for to some people. So it's like oh it's optional, but like at the same time it's like you gotta have some sense of authority over yourself. Like whether you have a physical sense of authority or not, it's something has to still do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like
Hmm.
cause like yeah when I started and I was doing everything. I didn't have a sense of authority, so it's way harder to do things because you don't have someone holding you accountable. So a sense of authority can be, for example, if you go to a job, you have your boss. That's your sense of authority. If you don't come to work, you get fired. That's a quid pro quo. That's a if you don't do this. I mean, that's a if then. So that's bad. That's a good versus bad. If you don't come to work, then this will happen. Like, oh wow, I'm getting scolded, or you have a bad thing that's gonna happen if you don't do something good, right? So it's like if you don't have that equation in other parts in life, then you won't be able to, hold yourself accountable. So in the world of photography, you are your own boss. This is one of those lessons that you have to learn within yourself, is that self accountability. Because if you don't want to edit a photo, your ass won't. If you don't want to get up and go to a shoot, or get up and go do marketing, or get up and go create promotional content for yourself and your business, you won't. So it's like you have to hold yourself accountable to whatever schedule you create to be able to do it, because there is no boss holding a spatula against your ass to tell you to do it or not to do it, or you're going to get a whooping if you don't do it or whatever. There's no sense of authority. So you have to be your own sense of authority. And that's the thing. You got to be that sense of authority. And that's the one thing I can say that I've been strongly for myself. When you guys be like, damn, Taxi, how you never burn out? Damn, Taxi, why do you work so hard? Damn, Taxi, this, that, and that. It's like, I am my own sense of authority. Like, I am the thing that keeps me going the most. You know what I'm saying? When nothing else can. So I feel like you gotta dig deep and find that sense of authority.
I am the beast. Feed me rappers, feed me beats. Isn't the deadlines why you're trying to hold people accountable? Like, I don't know if I'm holding a class, but like,
nah, you're vibing. It's a they're finishing it. You need to do the damn quiz too though. There's a quiz on the what's the name? All right. No, the problem's not the problem. What, like he wasn't late? He tried to walk his way out of a pass. Where's the hall monitor? Darius.
I'm just saying.
You clearly know I was training. You clearly know.
Yeah, bro, it's okay, bro.
You a pass this time. You still need to get on that quiz.
Bro, why number 12 don't got what number 12 does have a right answer? Okay, somebody, I ain't gonna lie, did somebody get it right? Let me see.
Oh, that question. Let me see.
Yo, if everybody got it wrong, that means everybody got it right automatically. We get a point.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I do make these questions myself, so just vibe. Hold on, let me go check. I actually see, that's another thing y'all get. Y'all get a teacher who actually cares. That's all I got.
So you saying we actually got it right is what I heard.
Potentially, just wait, hold on real quick, wait a minute, hold on. I'm about to grade it. Just vibe real quick. I'm about to grade it. Just wait. We got classmates trying to join. I'm grading it right now. Hold on.
I don't know if y'all ever experienced this in class when y'all be taking the test and you done did the question like 2-3 times over and over again and keep getting the same answer. That's what that felt like.
Definitely.
Okay, yeah. I got it right.
So we got it right.
Y'all got it right. I'm regrading. I'm grading it right now. I'm regrading it right now. I'm grading it right now.
I'm just gonna crash out, bro.
Give me a minute. I'm grading it right now. All right, yeah. 10 of y'all got it right, and then 5 of y'all got it wrong. The 5 of y'all that got it wrong, y'all don't listen in class. I only chose another answer because they said it was. Am I part of that 5? Hold on, let me go check. Damn, y'all want me to know exactly who got him right?
We all a family here. We just trying to know.
Hold on, bro. Let me check.
And if you don't know,
No.
you finna know today.
Hold on. All right, let me see.
I'm doing the quiz now. Don't judge me.
All right, Vale.
Say his first since he late.
Vale got number 12. Vale. Class, shut the fuck up. Vale got 12 wrong. Hold on. So Vale got 12 wrong. Keon got 12 wrong. Sham got 12 right. Sham, you got 100%. I mean, well, you got everything right. I just checked. Vita,
But y'all can't see me. Just act like you see me.
turn your camera on.
Bro, I look crazy.
Bro, we a fam. Know what you said. We a fam. If you don't know, now you know, nigga. Right? Okay. All right. Vita, you got number 12 right. Good shit. I only know about y'all emails, so whatever y'all emails say. All right. Andre, you got number 12 right. Good, girl. Good shit, girl. Yes, per. We have Hoops 11 Green. Whose ever email that is. You got 11. You got number 12 right. We got.
That's me.
Oh, okay, bet.
That says that.
Dracula got number 12 right. I'm gonna explain it in a minute though. V Thompson, you got 12 right. Kenny, You got 12 right. Low key. Low K3. You got 12 right. Y'all emails is like hilarious. Um, Kira, you got 12 wrong, but it's okay because I'm gonna explain. Like I told y'all, this is what I think I want you guys to get used to. I want you guys to get used to getting things wrong. I want you guys to get used to doing things incorrectly. Like I think that we should be like fully confident and okay with getting things incorrect. Bruh said I was low key cheating and still got it. That's actually crazy. So we should be okay with getting things wrong. All right, because that shows growth. That's the thing that I love the most. It's like when you get it wrong, it's okay because you shot. You threw that shot up. Anything for the shot, right? You threw that shot up. That bit didn't hit. Cool. Throw another shot up. That bit didn't hit. Keep throwing it up until one of them sink, right? So that's what it's building right now. Like so, these little tests and things like that. D, you got 12 right. These little tests are building that muscle in your head. So that's why I say like it's self accountability, guys. Like just showing up, even when you don't know if you're gonna know it or not. Showing up. All right. D, shut up, bro. Wicked, you got number 12 incorrect. You got it wrong. You got it incorrect. You did not get it right. You did not get 12 right.
Yo,
Why you really emphasize that?
Number 12 was wrong. Number 12 was wrong for you. LJ, number 12 was incorrect. It was not right. You did not get it correct.
LJ, god damn. That's why he got it wrong.
The J Brown, you got 12 correct. You got a lot of other ones wrong.
I was talking about number 12 before I even got to number 12, so I was like,
Yeah. They messed you up, bruh. I seen that 10 minutes. I seen the comments that, oh man, what was number 12? So you telling me number 12? I was like, oh, they already chatting.
yeah, you're going to have to turn the chat off during the test.
Yeah, during the test. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Darius, you got 12 right. I think Darius got 100% too. Yeah, Darius, you got 100%. Good shit, bro. You paid attention. Dapper, you got 100% as well, even without being to class. Good job. Oh yeah. All right. So let's lock in. Let's talk about it. Right. So the first question was, what is the main job of the rule of thirds? Right. So, should I make y'all answer and then I say something afterwards? I feel like that's like called class participation. All right. Go ahead, D. Explain since you want to chat in the thing. What's the main job of the rule of thirds? Daniel.
My fault. You know my work.
No, you good. Go ahead.
But the main job of the rule of thirds is to give the subject a strong place to lead in the frame. That's what it says.
Yeah, but why? Like, how does it do that? Like, how does the rule of thirds give them, like, the rule of thirds gives them, like, you telling me some lines gives the subject a strong place to live? How do you know that?
Damn.
Come on, bro. Lock in.
I'm going to explain this.
I got on your ass. I got on your ass last time because you didn't do this correctly. So you should get it right. What did you not do right last time that you should have done? It gives them a strong place to live. You incorrectly used the rule of thirds grid last time in your photo, right? So what should you have done better? Okay. What else it does? It gives them proper spacing. Okay. Come on. This class is about what? What is this month's class is about?
Composition
and framing, right?
and frame.
Exactly. There you go. So it gives them a strong place to live within the frame because it's giving them proper composition, right? So when you look at that shot, they have proper foot placement, they have proper head space, they have proper size borders against the frame, right? Of your actual ratio that you're shooting in, right? So it gives them that proper framing, right? Okay. So what is the primary purpose of leading lines? Someone?
to guide you to the subject.
Yeah, okay. So to guide the viewer's eyes through an image. So I just took a photo and there's like a lot of like stairs and stuff. My subject was in the middle. There's lines going towards the subject and stuff. Like these leading lines, why really are they so special? And like how can I tell what's leading line and what's not a leading line? Dapper, go ahead.
What? I'm sorry, you lost me. What's not a leading line?
All right, so it says, so what is the primary purpose of leading lines? You said to guide the viewer's eye through an image. I said, okay, bet. I just took a picture and there's there's stairs and stuff like that in the back of the photo. How can I tell that these are leading lines? But how do I know where to place my image at with these leading lines? To place my subject. How do I know where to place my subject at to fit in these leading lines?
Uh, if it's stairs, either at the top or the bottom.
Mm.
Is that, so like it kind
Dependent of but what would it be dependent on?
I don't know. I don't want to just give you like.
Go ahead, Sham. Now you vibing, you vibing, you good, good. I'm pushing y'all. I'm pushing y'all. I want y'all to dig in y'all head. I want y'all to dig because when you dig, that's how you learn and that bit stick. Go ahead, Sham.
So I was gonna say, based on the rule of thirds, wherever the subject or place the subject where they would land on the grid, and then use that leading line that leads to that grid line
Yes.
to guide the
Yes.
viewer to the subject.
Because they are sibling pairs. Yes. Exactly what it is. Because they're sibling pairs. So when you have one sibling pair that you're using, that you're focusing on, we're focusing on leading lines. Damn, I don't know where to place my subject at. I have to call in the sibling, right? The sibling that goes with leading lines is what? The rule of thirds, right? So if I'm using rule of thirds, now my next thing to look at is, are there any leading lines in this subject? If there's not any leading lines, I call a cousin, right? But the pair that goes together that we're talking about in this specific instance is the rule of thirds and leading lines. Those are the pair. That's that sibling pair. Good shit, Sham. All right, so why do the rule of thirds and leading lines work the best together? I basically just explained it, so somebody could piggyback off what I just said. It's also the answer of the thing. I just want to hear voices type shit.
Well, part of it leads the viewer's eye to where it needs to be, right?
And then what does the other part do? So one leads the viewer's eye, and what does the other do? It's in the answer. It's in the answer. It's in the answer.
This places the subject.
There we go. Appreciate you. All right, so you place your subject correctly using the rule of thirds first, right? And it says the viewers don't notice them. So what's missing? Leading lines. Why? Because they're sibling pairs. All right. So if you're using one of the sibling pairs, and you're like, this image still looks ass, you're missing the other sibling pair. All right. All right. That makes sense. That's why I keep pushing sibling pairs on y'all. Right. I'm also teaching you guys a version of photography that this is everything I'm teaching you guys is how I learned it. This is not how I learned it from anybody else, and I don't think you're ever gonna get this type of education from anyone else either. Because sibling pairs, I've never heard this shit ever in my life. So this is exactly how I learned it, because from shooting so many photos, like from taking so many pictures, from like bro, from taking so many pictures, you start to see patterns, and things start making sense. You start to see what two things go together. All right. So I started noticing that these pairs go together the best. These pairs go together the best. These pairs go together the best. And then it just ends up that there's an even 8 of them that all go together the best. So I'm like, wow, they're basically sibling pairs and cousins. It's a family tree, right? So they're all rules under this one family tree, which is composition and framing, right? All right. So true or false, leading lines must always physically touch the subject to work. No. So if you have an image, just like I was talking about with the stairs, let's say, for example, there's stairs kind of coming down, but they stop right here. Stairs coming down, but they stop right here. And there's a gap in between, but the stair line is not actually touching your subject. Those are still leading lines, right? This bar right here above me is still a leading line because it's directing. Little do you know, you're focusing on me because all these different lines in the room are pointing at me. Is any of these frames touching me? No. But there's still leading lines directing your attention to me. This door, all these lines inside of my door, directing your attention to me. Bar, attention to me. All of these right here, even the damn mic, exactly, D. The microphone is directing your attention straight to me. All right? All these are leading lines and they're not even touching me. Well, this microphone, like right now, it's touching me because it's going against, my actual me as the subject. But when I'm up here, they're not touching me. None of the leading lines are touching me. Even this line right here, coming straight down. Leading line. All right? All right. So, number 6, what does framing do in photography? Or, well, what does framing do in a photograph? Right? So, can someone explain this for me? What does framing do in a photograph? So, framing is the sibling pair of negative space. What does framing do in a photograph? You can answer it with the question and then elaborate based off the question and based off of your understanding, like how you understand framing.
I would say framing creates focus.
It creates a point of focus. I get what you're saying. D, shut up. D said, Bet. So it uses elements in the scene to isolate and emphasize the subject. So bring that emphasis to the subject. I mean, emphasize the subject, right? So anything can be a frame. Anything can create a frame. Even nothing can be a frame. And when nothing is a frame, that is called what? When you use nothingness as a frame.
Negative space.
Negative space. Good shit, y'all. Good shit, Polar. Good shit, Gurion. All right. So I was just about to ask the next question, but it's right here. So what is negative space? Negative space is intentional empty space. The important word there is intentional. All right, it's space that you put there on purpose because it was too cluttered, man. It was too much shit going on, and I couldn't even focus on the subject because it was so much going on around the sides. It was too much going on, so I had to take some stuff away, right, to make you focus even more, right? So if I were to cut this part off, this door is acting as negative space. It's a door, but no object, nothing is going on there. So this is a blank slate. This is negative space. Just like last class when I was explaining about the tree, that was negative space. So there's certain spaces that kind of are intentional that create a space to make you focus on something else. So if you see this door right here, the door is going to force you to focus on all this other cluttered stuff over here because this door has nothing here occupying it or covering it. Go ahead, Nayo.
Okay, so when I was doing like the homework,
Mhm.
I took these pictures of a car, but it was like, so okay. My question is, so is negative space? Is it just like literally like blank?
So negative space is empty. So you have to think, you have to look. So it's like, I'm not gonna say open your third eye, but things are four dimensional. Things go to four dimensional, right? So you're breaking down that fourth wall. So even though something is even though this is a door and it's a real door and it's an object and it's a physical door, it's still negative space because it's blank. Overall, it's blank, right? So overall, this is a blank space in comparison to everything else in the frame, right? That's where the negative space is identified. In comparison to all the other things in the frame, what is blank? What is negative space? You could be taking a picture against glass, and there may be like a point in the glass where nothing is occupying it, right? Whether it's no reflection on that part of the glass or whatever. Yes, it's still a physical object of glass, but being that there's nothing occupying that space, it is negative space. And I think that might have clicked for some people right there. When nothing is occupying the space in comparison to other things in the frame, that is negative space. So in comparison to all the other busy stuff going on in my office, this door is negative space in comparison to all of this. Up here is a bit of negative space in comparison to all of this. Y'all see the vibes? Did that make sense, Nayo?
Yeah, but like,
go ahead.
Okay, so like with the picture that I was taking, so
Mhm.
it was like a car, but it was like in a parking lot. But
Mhm.
like the parking space was painted.
Mhm.
So it was like I took the picture. And it was like the car was the main focus. It had all those.
Hold on, I'm trying
I didn't know if since the parking space next to it was painted, would they be considered like negative space? Like it was like a design. Like
Hold on, I'm about to pull it up right now.
I don't think I sent that one.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know if it was.
Okay, but you said the parking space had a design on it, or was it a blank parking space? If that,
You know how like high school kids paint their parking spot, like seniors or whatever.
so if it's there in the shot intentionally, I mean, there's something occupying it. There's still a design on it. So I feel like with there being a design and like all this stuff being in it, and you placed it in the frame intentionally, I don't think that would be necessarily negative space. I always have to see the image to be able to even tell, but I don't think that would be considered negative space. So like for example, the one image that you did put like on here, where it has, let me see.
I'm gonna send the picture that I'm talking about, and when we come back to negative space, then I'll like.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. All right, bet. Yep, you could put it in the what's name, because like even the one that you said that has like there's layers in this, and there's negative space in the sky, and there's negative space on the ground. All right, yeah. Now, yeah, send it to the homework submissions, and then we'll see. All right, bet. Let's lock in. Clock in. All right. Why do framing and negative space work the best together as sibling pairs? They create focus without clutter. Just kind of explain that. It helps you focus on something while also decluttering something. All right? Because framing is kind of like the idea of, in some instances, framing can be adding clutter to make you focus on something. So if you add things around a subject, maybe there's smaller things and the subject is big that can make you focus on the subject, or the opposite. Maybe the things are big around the subject and the subject is small, so you indirectly focus on the subject because it's the one thing that stands out, right? So framing and negative space make things stand out. Whether if it's empty all on the sides and there's only one thing in the middle, you have no choice but to look at it, right? If it's a whole bunch of red dots on the outside and it's a blue one in the middle, you're gonna look at the blue dot because it's like in comparison to everything else in the space, that's what's staying out, right? It's framed around that one dot. All right, so a photo is framed if a photo is framed well, but it feels like it feels too crowded. Just explain that negative space is missing. Exactly. True or false? Negative space should always be removed if possible. False, simply because all of you guys got this right. I think all of you guys got this right. I don't know. I'm trying to look. Visual feedback. But yeah, so this is false because if there's negative, like there's intentional negative space. So you don't have to remove all forms of negative space because some of them are intentional. Some of them you put there on purpose, right? When it's intentional, it is negative space. Okay. All right. Which scenario is best for? Go ahead.
Is the negative space when you add negative space that helps create more of a story when looking at an image?
Exactly. Exactly. Because especially like if you have a client with having a gaze, like I had did a shoot as a grad session, and they were looking off like to the side. They were gazing off to like the sky. So the idea is like they're looking at their future, but you can't really see the damn future. But the negative space there gives the idea of like it's like a angelic gaze, you know. So yes, that's also another thing. Yes, like placing that space there intentionally. Yeah, definitely yes, for sure. Like if you guys start to see the pattern, everything comes down to intent. Everything comes down to like how was it intended to be used in the shot, right? And if you create intent behind a shot, so much more story is created behind that shot as well, right? So I took some images too. I did a birthday. I don't know if you guys seen that. I posted it in the Patreon, and I did the birthday out at the garden, in the little garden. And I used foreground, midground, background, playing around with some of those photos. I hid behind a little pole. Yeah, you saw it. Yep. I was hiding behind a pole, hid behind a tree. I did all these little things, right? And I did I think I did a POV, some shots trying to get some behind the scenes for you guys to show you guys like how I do it and stuff. So that was like me trying to like do it on the fly and show you guys how I do it on the fly and stuff. So if you didn't see it already, that video is posted as well. All right, so the glowy one, yeah, exactly, yep. All right, boom, 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 boom. Subject, boom, 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 boom. So no, that would not be negative space, Nao. So that would be. Let me see if I can open this up in the chord. So if you guys check that out in the chord, being that like it's like that would not be considered negative space. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up in the chord. Can I download it? Why is it not opening regularly? They throwing me off, man. Come on, guys. Come on, Discord. Stop playing with me. All right, bet. Let's see. All right, so this is the image that Nao sent inside of the homework chat. And as you guys can see, this was what she was asking in regards to the negative space, you guys, right here. So in comparison to all of the others, right, this would not be negative space. So you have these, right? So all of these are, you got leading lines in this. You got a lot in this all at one time, for real, right? So I would say all of this, the sky usually acts as a really good piece of negative space, right? Everything else is pretty intentional because the intent here is taking a picture of the car, the parking spots, and the school. At least that's showing the lane of importance. Like on this line, you guys can't see that line. If I download this image, I could draw on it. But if you see this line, the figurative line of the rule of thirds, this is on one of those golden rules for lines of importance, right? So you place something of importance on that line, right? And this is on one of those lines. So she has it off to like a third, which is it's a good nice composed shot. And the focus is the school. So we're looking at the school. The school's lined up with the car. That's on one of those golden rules right there. So that looks good. And then everything else is like within frame. But yeah, no, that wouldn't be negative space. That would be more so leading lines for sure. Cause that would definitely be leading lines, rule of thirds, and framing right here for this one. What was the millimeter on this? Cause I feel like it's a little warpage. It got a little warpage, but I think that this is on like a hill, so it's kind of going down. I mean, you might not know what your millimeters was you were at. That's kind of like that's a pixel peeper. That's a pixel peeper question right there. What millimeters was this at? I'm sorry. But yeah. All right, and then the next question, I think it was one of the last ones. LOL was 12. If the viewer's eye feels lost after finding the subject, then what is most likely the issue, right? A poor visual flow or it's missing leading lines, right? Leading lines, by definition, right, help guide the viewer's eyes. If the viewer don't know where to guide their eyes at, you're probably missing some leading lines, right? You're probably missing something that could help frame that shot better, right? And there's no visual flow, meaning they don't know where to look. The other one was saying too much symmetry, too much framing, or too much camera settings. Too much symmetry, I don't really know if there's such thing as too much symmetry. It's like that bitch is symmetrical or not. So I don't know if there's too much symmetry. In regards to too much framing, I don't think there's too much framing either. Like I don't think you can really have too much of one of these rules. You know what I'm saying? And then camera settings, I just threw that in there on some shit like, camera settings to see if they choose this one. And somebody did. So that's okay. I mean, I got you as. The other one was, go ahead, Keon.
So I had a quick question about that question.
Mm-hmm.
Because that question tripped me up because it said feels lost after finding the subject. So in my opinion, I was like, okay, they already had leading lines to find the subject, so I thought it was something different. Could you tell me why they thought that?
So I can get what you're saying because it says, because by definition, same thing with the leading lines. So the question is, if the viewer's eyes feel lost after finding the subject, then what is most likely the issue? Poor visual flow / missing leading lines. So if I'm looking at an image and it's cluttered, I'm probably looking all around and where's Waldo? Like you're looking around, you're like, oh, I found the subject. Oh, there's the subject. But like initially, why were my eyes lost initially? Like you didn't make it easy for me to find the subject. So that visual flow is missing, or those leading lines are missing. That's where the slash is. So visual flow or leading lines were missing. Like there's no either poor visual flow / missing some leading lines. Because I found the subject because the subject was there. That's who I was looking for. So I'm looking around. There's a whole bunch of bushes or there's a whole bunch of extra BS going on, but I still found the subject. But my eye didn't go straight there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my eye went straight to a bush first, but then my eye went to the subject. But I found them. But initially, why were my eyes lost? You know what I'm saying? During that process. And so you're probably missing either a visual flow or leading lines, right? So what things that give you that visual flow are leading lines, and the sibling pair are the golden rule when it comes to the rule of thirds grid. So rule of thirds grid definitely helps with a visual flow, and it helps you know where to look because you line something up on one of those lines, it forces somebody to look within that grid. That's why the rule of thirds grid is a thing, right? And then leading lines is that sibling pair to help guide your eyes even more after they're already placed. Make sense or no?
Yeah, it makes sense. Like I said, reason I chose frame is because, like I said, it said
Lost after finding the subject. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I was like, it saw the subject. Now
yeah, you saw the subject, and now you're looking at other stuff, trying to figure out like why am I? I get what you're saying. So I think more so for your terms, it would lead more to the side of the answer that was saying visual flow. Because if my eyes, like if I'm looking at the subject and my eyes start to get lost after the subject, then that visual flow was missing. And I think that's also why I added 2 answers. Because it's like visual, it either had bad visual flow or was missing some leading lines. So definitely, so then it would lead more to your terms to help with your answer with the poor visual flow. Like it didn't flow well enough to help me know where to look after finding the subject.
Got it, okay.
True or false, negative space helps control visual flow and storytelling. True, because negative flow helps with the framing. So it helps frame up the subject, frame up the shot, and overall, show the viewer where to look. So that is true. And then we had a whole bunch of in your own words. In your own words. Let's see what you guys had. Can I look at let me see, where's it at? Where you at? Try to look at the responses. There we go. Wait, what? Why are they not showing up? Summary. There we go. All right. In your own words, explain how a sibling pair makes a photo feel more intentional. A sibling pair makes a photo feel more intentional than just using one singular rule. All right, let's see what you guys had to say. For me, it's depth and layer. For me, it's depth and layer. Create a clean image, and it also draws a viewer attention to the subject. So a sibling pair would be better because okay, I get what you're saying. Because for example, depth and layer could create a clean image, but can also draw the viewer's attention to the subject. Right? Good. A sibling pair makes a photo feel more intentional than one rule alone because they lean on each other. For example, one rule draws the attention and the other rule controls what happens around it once it has its attention. I like that one. Intentionally, sibling pairs makes the image intentionally strong. It makes the image an intentionally stronger picture with clearer focus and storytelling. I like that. It helps the picture stand out more. So a sibling pair can help the picture stand out more. That's vague. You are correct, but I did want you to dig a little bit more. But that's vague a little bit. But you are definitely correct though. It helps the picture stand out more. All of them help the picture stand out more. Even if you only have one, it can help the picture stand out technically. So I get where you're going, but I want you to dig a little bit deeper. But I'm gonna give it to you. It shows intention and focus. This one you said two things, so it's kind of like you use two sibling pairs, but it shows intention and it shows that you were focused when taking the photo, or it shows focus in the photo. I get where you were going. Y'all in these 4-word answers just throwing me, but it's okay. I get where you were going. I understand. That was good. All right. Because they help each other out to make the photo better. / 1 is less than 2. Because they help each other out to make the photo better. 1 is less than 2. Can you explain yourself? It's okay to be wrong, bruh.
Yeah, my bad.
All right.
One is better than two. Two is better than one because.
That's what you meant to say. Okay, bro, because I've been saying 1 is better than... I was like, wait, what? No, you vibing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, okay. I'm gonna give you the point. When you said, boy, 2 is better than 1, I immediately would have got that. My dog said 1 is less than 2. Like, no, he's straight. All right, bet. All right. In my own words, I feel like it makes the image feel flat and less lifeless, or a little lifeless. Okay, bet. I feel like it makes the image look flat or a little lifeless. Like it's missing something to support the image overall. Okay, I like that. When you're only using 1, it makes it look more flat and lifeless, right? Like it's missing something. So it's missing that sibling. I get what you're saying. Oh, here I love my paragraph writers. I fuck with y'all. So it shows the understanding of how to combine these elements and compose each element to create a clearer and more intentional path to direct your subject. I like that right there. Good shit. I like that one. I feel like the best way I can describe this is that one of the sibling pairs will start off the story while the other sibling pair will make the story make more sense. I like that right there. That's nice right there. Y'all some storytellers in this bit. We got some more sentence answers. Some more 4-worders. Hold on, wait. Boom. It shows understanding of how to combine the elements and composition to create a clearer and more intentional path. Good. I feel like the best way I can describe it is one of the siblings. Boom. Yep. Using a sibling. I just read the same one 3 times. That's why I skipped it. I'm not skipping yours. I just making sure I'm not reading the same one over and over again. Because I'm trying to zoom in and these words are small. And I'm on a 14-inch MacBook Pro M4. Using a sibling pair makes a photo feel more intentional because it shows the photographer is making multiple choices that support the same idea and not just leaning to one single trick. I like that. That's cute. I like that one right there. That was nice right there. It adds more foundational skills that create a nice image. You was trying to tickle my feathers with that one. Whoever said that one tried to tickle the word foundational. Foundational is what told me that you was trying to be on my side, okay? All right, don't push. Foundational. It adds more foundational skills that create a nice image. I like that though. I'm gonna give it to you. I fuck with it because you know the foundation of photography is composition and framing. The fundamental. I get where you're going with that one. I like it. Boom. It's not. I'm not really sure. I ain't even gonna lie. I like that one. I got some catching up to do. I like that one too. I'm not sure. I got some catching up to do. A few of y'all got some catching up to do. Damn, you weren't alone. Whichever, y'all 3 are together. All right. So all 3 of y'all are behind, and that's okay. That means you're not alone. Y'all are together. It helps the image give more story. Explain yourself. When y'all do one sentence answers or like 4-word answers, I gotta make y'all explain yourself. It helps the image give a story. Who says? Who can? Who said that? Whose answer is that? It was only one of y'all. It, open quote, it helps the image give a story, close quote. Are you at liberty to answer or no? If you're not and you're at work, that's fine. Just let me know type shit. So I don't keep calling on you. Or you left the call. That could be true as well. Skip it. Bet. It's okay to be wrong, you guys. It's okay to be wrong. I might joke a little bit here and there, but like we all are familiar, bro. Like it's fine. Using a sibling pair makes a photo feel more intentional because it allows you to show the story that you're trying to display fully. I like that. The sibling pair helps the viewer. The sibling pair helps the viewer that you are that you. The sibling pairs help the viewer. Grammar. The sibling pairs helps the viewer. What you see as photographer is guides you almost through the thought process of the photographer and image overall, gives it direction and allows you to tell a story. I like that. I like that one. I deciphered it. You good. You vibing. You got an A. Using a sibling pair helps better tell the story behind the picture and emphasize the subject. You use the answers to the recent questions to answer that question. That was a good job. You did some good calculation right there. I like that. It basically helps the picture get put together and not just a random photo. Yeah, that's. It basically helps. It basically. The word basic. What is it? Basic. It basically. What do you mean by basically? That means that you seem like you don't know. You're not sure about your answer. Basically makes it sound like you're not sure. Explain yourself. Don't make me look up your email. In your own words, explain how using a sibling pair makes a photo feel more intentional than using one rule alone. It basically helps the picture get put together. Who are you? I wasn't sure. LOL, it was me. I don't know. Okay, that's fine. You're fine. So, overall, a sibling pair are the pairs of each rule, right? Of each of these rules of composition and framing that work the best together, right? They're not the only ones that you can use together, but they do work the best together, right? So this is the reason why we will use a sibling pair rather than just using one of the pairs and a cousin, right? So we have it listed down right here for you guys to be able to see. So for the sibling pairs that go the best together, we have the rule of thirds going with leading lines. We have framing going with negative space, balance going with symmetry, depth going with layers, right? So next class we'll be going over balance, symmetry, depth, layers. I know a lot of you guys are going through that. But right now I'm going to lock in on you guys with we're going to talk about some leading lines and we're going to talk about some framing. So I did some framing. I shot a baby shower, right? And I'm going to show you guys this because this helps, show you guys how it does not only apply to photography, but it also applies to videography. Oh shit, he teaching us how to be hybrids. That's the whole goal. So in PNG University, we go from zero to surgical as hybrid shooters. Your client hit you up and say, I want a video done. Don't be scared. Go shoot that bit. And if you don't know how to, you're about to learn, right? So that's the whole vibe. You want to be able to be that one-stop shop. You want to be able to be that person, right? Even if you don't shoot those types of videos, you still want to be that person, right? You still want to be that person that can say yes, right? You don't want to be handicapped to where a client reaches out to you and say, hey man, can you shoot a short promo reel? And you say no because you're afraid of shooting a short promo reel, which actually is a lot. It should be way less intimidating than it may feel to you, right? So I'm going to show you guys this right here. One of these screen grabs that I got from my session a few days ago. Well, the other day. See if I can pull it up right now. There we go. So I have my own. I was gonna not participate in the homework. The reason why I don't be wanting to is because I don't want to make you guys I don't want to make you guys feel like y'all have to do like y'all have to do exactly what I do. Like when I come up with things, I don't want you guys to be like, oh yeah, like this was the example that Taxi made, so I'm gonna just go ahead and copy this example. That's why I tell you guys, I want you guys to dig deeper, because when you dig deeper, you hold yourself truly accountable. Like how I was saying at the beginning of the class during the lecture, right? The goal is for you to come up with the idea on your own and you to execute the idea on your own. I just give you the assignment. I'm the client. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm the client. These are simulations for later on. I have an idea. I want you to use these certain elements in that. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I'm the client. I want to see how you come up with these things. Where does your brain stretch? Because you're going to be coming up against these different things when you're working with real clients, right? And not, me as the mentor. You're going to be working with other people as your real clients that are going to ask you for harder things to do, and you need to be able to have these things in the back of your head, right? To be able to pull on. Like, oh, damn, my client said that she wants her perfume bottle to be, in focus or in frame and more important than her face, but she wants it right next to her face. But how do I frame it? Bro, you got a perfume bottle you right here. You got that rule of thirds, right? The thing of importance, you line up on that golden rule, right? Boom. Bro, like I'm going to show y'all the methods, gang. I want you guys to be able to get out there and have full confidence in yourself when you're shooting. I don't want you guys to second guess nothing that you're doing. I want you to get out there and have full, complete confidence when you're shooting, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this image. I did this at a baby shower. If this bad boy open, nope, I can show y'all. So this is from a video, right? Yes, his eyes are closed because it's cut from a video. This was framing. I'm about to show you 3 different versions of framing because I know a lot of you guys had some problems with these with framing, right? So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, but I'm also about to go ahead and airdrop it to myself so that I can draw on it. So this is one of the images, and this is one of the images, and this is one of the images, right? So this is framing, right? So we're showing you guys how this also comes into play when it comes to videography, right? So if I go ahead and go back to some of my files and I go ahead and show you guys, I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on, let me see. Give me a minute. So I can go ahead and show you guys where this was at. So that was one of the screen grabs, and now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys one of the physical, cutaways from it, right? Bro. Okay, Pop Smoke is crazy. All right, so one of the actual cutaways that I had while he was selling his speech was, where is it at? Let's find it. Right, so hold on. So this right here is a part. I used the phone and the lady to reveal them, right? You see that? To reveal them. This is that foreground. This is that middle ground. This is that background. This is one of those. This is one of those types of vibes. This is one of those. And guess what that phone's on, right? That phone is on that golden third, guys. It's on that line. You place the thing of importance on one line, right? And you put your subject on the other, or vice versa. And I had this phone blurry on purpose to show that the importance was my subjects. But they're in the movement, right? This is a part of the storyline. This goes with photography and videography. This is why I love teaching it, because composition and framing, all of these different sibling pairs all work together, both photography and videography. So if I were to take a picture right here, this picture would tell a story, because that same exact picture is the exact same pull away, right? That's the exact same cutaway from right here, right? The same cutaway from right here. So if I were to take a picture here, like I took with my camera, right? I was shooting hybrid at this event, right? I was shooting both photos and videos at the same time. So that's my hybrid coverage. You don't have to do it at the exact same time, but hybrid being that you know how to do both when needed, right? I was doing this, and this would be a solid photo. Obviously, this is a screen grab from a 4K clip, so it came out pretty crispy. His eyes are cut in this one. This was me editing this today to finish it for the client, and this is a piece that I got from that. But just to show the frameworks of this, right? Lining it up on that third, having it lined up nicely like that, and then still having this other third going through my subject's eyes, a perfect frame, guys. You can't literally ask for a better one. Like the perfect framing, and you're telling the story, and you're telling me that you're revealing it, right? You're coming out and you're revealing it from the back, right? So let me go ahead and see if I can find this image again. So revealing. Another one I did. Look, so this was a good one right here. I went in the middle. I said, all right, she's gonna get in my way, right? Boom, she got in my way. I said, all right, cool. What is it? Composition and framing. I have 2 forms of foreground. This is layered up for foreground. Boom, coming right through here in the middle. Nice little clear shot coming right through here in the middle. That foreground coming right through in the middle. I literally took this clip just for y'all. I used it, but I took this to. I was like, oh, bro, this is something cool I could show. So she was in my way. I couldn't go left, couldn't go right. I literally chose the sandwich in the middle. This still told the story. If I slow this down, slow motion, boy, you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference, boy. You look at that thing, be like, oh yeah, all right. So that's another one of those right there, and that's the screen grab from this image right here. Same exact thing. So does that make sense? Anybody have a question? I was about to show you something, but I low-key forgot. But yeah. Oh, I'm about to airdrop it to myself. Anybody have a question? Anybody has a question y'all can ask? While I airdrop this to myself real quick so I could draw on it and show y'all something. Nobody? All right.
So we're going to be learning like video also, not just photography.
I'm not gonna be forcing it. I'm not gonna be forcing it on y'all, but I will be dribbling it in there, like at least the simple forms to be able to help. But yes, indeed, you will be learning both photo, video, and content. That's my whole thing with PNG University, because I am a hybrid photographer. So I'm a hybrid creative branding, right, portrait photographer, and that's what I do, right? So I do photo, I do video, and everything I do is hybrid. Right? So whether I'm doing photos for a client, I'm probably still going to sneak some videos in and try to get some promo for myself or for the client, because now that client sees that I'm an asset, right? I'm an essential need for them. I'm no longer, I could be replaced. I can't be replaced. I'm a hybrid, right? You can't replace a hybrid, because if you find one person that you can get two things from, you're going to replace them? Come on, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying? So now you start to build that rapport with that client. If you're doing even very, very minimal video. So I'm not saying that these are things that you have to do, but I'd be selfish to not teach you this. The whole idea of PNG University is showing you the blueprint, the PNG blueprint. So that's Taxi's blueprint. That's how I do everything that I do. That's the whole goal for this year, right? So if I leave out video, I'm doing you guys a disservice, right? And that means I'm lying. That's not me being RRU, real raw unfiltered. So that's me doing you guys a disservice. So yes, I will be giving tidbits here and there, and then some like full length. I don't know if I'm going to do full length classes on video totally, because it is a little bit longer, but I will definitely be making videos for sure for you guys, breaking down video and stuff like that. I just made a video about editing to the beat. I haven't gotten a chance to upload it yet for you guys, because I edited this video to the beat from today. So this is the one I did today. And I shot this with two cameras in my hand, right? And the shot that I want to show you guys is this right here, this ending piece. So this is the shot right here with me framing him, revealing him out of the frame. So this is another one too. Like, I'm using the heads as foreground. I'm using him as the middle ground, and then the other heads in the distance on that wall is that background. The same exact things. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to understand now why I'm even teaching you the composition and framing first, because everything else builds off of it. If I didn't teach you this first, you'd be so confused at how I'm lining up shots. Like, damn, how's he lining up shots? How's he getting those? Whoa, like, bro, he's telling so much story. How's he lining it up? I'm showing you exactly how. Right? I revealed him behind the people. Same vibe. The people who are talking, her right there, she got foreground, middle ground, background. She has the mic. She's the person of importance, right? Lining her up on that third too. So it's like just little stuff like that. Even this little lifestyle image, how I revealed them right here, coming in, little vibes like that. So there's little stuff like that for you to kind of think about in terms of video. Bruh said two cam. You want the proof? I love when y'all call me out. Y'all know I got the proof. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I got the proof. So hold on, wait a minute. Let me pull it up. I love when y'all call me out, boy. Cause anytime somebody do that, I gotta be like, read my shirt, cause I ain't got nothing to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to yay about. Hold on, let me show y'all. If I could find the file I just had open for real. I'm about to show y'all it. All right, so this is the behind the scenes. I shot this for you guys, literally. I shot this to talk about in class. This is the BTS POV from my chest. So this is it right here. So this was when I was focusing primarily on video. This is when I was focusing video. Hold on. This is when I was focusing video. Showing my setup. That bit was virtual. I was eating that plate. Y'all seen that food? That motherfucker was good. All right, hold on. Let me find that one clip. Where's the clip? Where's the clip at? Boy, y'all, and you be guaranteed the meal stop. Guaranteed. There you go.
Then you be trying to act like you weren't waiting on them to tell you to go eat.
What? I'm overly waiting on you to. I'm overly waiting on you to tell me that it's okay. I'm overly waiting on you. Like I'm just, do whatever y'all want. You know what I'm saying? Just tell me when I'm good. But this is the clip right here. I had shot them walking in. So what happened was right before here, bro. I had looked down at my phone. I was like, damn, it wasn't recording. Cause to me, number one priority, client. Second priority, you guys. Third priority, me. Right? So me as in my behind the scenes. Second priority, as in you, as in the class that I can teach while out in the field. I try to do my best to show you guys rather than just telling y'all. Because if I just tell y'all something, then there's at any point you can pull my card and I have no proof. If I tell you guys to do this, do that, why am I preaching what I'm not practicing, right? If I'm telling you guys that I do this, that I do that, and I'm not able to show you that I have done this thing to be able to add that extra trust to what I'm saying, or to add that extra layer of validation to what I'm saying, then who am I for you guys to listen to, right? So I'm showing you guys what I've done, and then I show you guys the end product of exactly what I'm doing, the same thing. Right, so this same exact vibe. When they were walking in, I was shooting this exact way with these two cams here. I would put this one down, being that I have a sling on. I could put one down, then focus on video. I went right up, got the storyline. If you can see inside of the video, I revealed her right behind that, right there. Boom. Then I came out to everybody's reaction. You can see right inside of the lens, seeing everybody's reaction to them walking in. How's everybody feeling? What are the facial expressions going on, right? So then I do my best to go inside of here, get inside of that lady because she was up here taking a picture on the phone, try to get up in there. Didn't really see too much, so I already bet. So I'm going to go back to them being the importance, getting her sitting down. These are all the same clips that I got before, right? So that same vibe I'm doing all the way throughout. And then I also take this video to show you guys my setup that I have for today. I love my 8200, but today I was forced to use the V1. So anytime that I am doing hybrid coverage where I'm using both cameras, I'll either have my V1 my 8200 attached to my chest to be able to use as well, off to a corner or something, but I love my handheld. So what I did was I put that same dome that I use on the 8200 on the V1 to be able to use at this event, right? And I always take pictures of subjects, random subjects. Like for her, I was taking a picture of her playing with her eye, whatever she was doing. I was getting my light straight. That's how I get my settings right. So I get my settings together by taking pictures of one person and getting those right before I continue within my day, right? So boom. This is the first clip I did, setting up my settings. The first thing I did was put it on 1/16. I got y'all it's literally showing y'all the exact settings that I'm using, exactly how I'm framing her up, right? Showing you exactly how it's lining up, right? And taking those pictures and showing you guys my settings, right? Exactly that. Same vibe for video. I'm getting my settings together for video, showing you the model camera I'm using. Everything just like that to be able to be undeniable, right? Like I always tell you guys, the whole goal is to be undeniable. So you never want anybody to be able to pull your card and you can't back it up. Which is another thing, what is that? Self-accountability, which is what I'm trying to teach y'all as well, like with these assignments. Like even with your content for yourself, these are all different forms of self-accountability. I'm going through different white balances, seeing which white balance works best for me in this lighting situation while I'm doing all my practice images before anything gets too serious. Now I'm playing on her, white balance, before I find the right white balance that I need to use. Literally just like that, right? Then I ended up using one of my customs and we were chilling. So I ended up using the underwater auto white balance. So I used underwater auto white balance and I used that to look and see where the Kelvin was, and I think the Kelvin was at 5,200 for that room in particular because of the lights. So I went there. So I use auto white balance to cheat. So I use auto white balance to cheat if I don't have, because I have black camera caps, so I'm not able to use the gray ones to try to like get my color right. So I'll use auto white balance to cheat. I'll see how it looks in auto white balance, and then I'll see what the settings are on that photo in auto white balance in my camera, and then I'll go and put that on there for which image looked good. So now I have that white balance throughout. I did that same thing for when I was first starting out. I used to shoot in auto, and I would look at what the settings what settings auto set up, right? I would look at what settings auto set up, and then I would set my manual settings to whatever auto had, and that was how I would cheat that way as well. And that's how I got good at manual settings, from learning from auto, and that was me teaching myself once again. So I just try to find multiple different ways to be able to teach myself these things. And now we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try to let me see if I could download some of you guys' images and we can break apart some of y'all images. Let's see what we got going on today. All right, let me see. All right, we got boom, 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 boom. Stepping outside for a sec, but I'm listening. All right, bet you good, Vale. Um, I want to pull it up, but I don't want to pull it up like that. I kind of want to pull it up regular. All right, bet. So we have one of the images right here. And this one was your first image, right, Neil? Was this the Dragon Mac? Oh no, that's not Dragon's Mac. It's Airport Tower. Depth and layers. Yes. Okay, bet. Yeah. All right. So yeah, this is definitely depth and layers for sure. You can see, you can literally see it, right? Only thing I would say about this image is like, this is not me judging the imagery. I'm like, oh, it's off leveled, but like, you know, I'm a photographer, so my mind goes straight there to like, oh, is this image leveled? But depth and layers for sure. So definitely depth and layers guaranteed. Let me see. Can I go to the second image while I'm in here? I don't think I can. Let me see. I don't think so. Boom. Basketball. Siblings, rule of third, two players, intent, focus, lines on floor, bleachers, point in there. That was a good one because the bleachers were the leading lines, and for you to be able to even see that and say that was good. Hold on, because this is another good example of this. I like this one. Hold on, let me see. Because this is another good example of the leading lines don't have to touch you to be leading lines. Saying the bleachers leading to the subjects. That's a good one. I like that. I like that, Nayo. That's good right there. Because the bleachers aren't touching the subjects, but they are the leading lines and leading lines on the floor as well. Yes, I like that. Let's see what Safi got for us. Safi came in a bit late ahead. Nah, she told me she's gonna be late though. All right, bet. Depth and layers. I use depth and layers to divide the viewer to look at the subject's hand and eyes. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see which one this was. Because the image. That was a good one. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's actually a good one. That's actually a good representation of depth and layers. So right here we have for depth and layers from Safi. She's forcing you to look at the subject's hands and eyes using depth and layers. This is that foreground, subject's hand, middle ground, and she could be the background, or you can have her background as the background. It's actually another good example. Let's see another one that we have here. I like this one a lot right here. Let me see if I can pull it up. The one with the rose, where the rose is completely in focus, you have. Right here, you have the rose completely in focus. I like that one as well. And there's also, yep, For this one, let's see how you explain this one for number 4. For this one, you said depth and layers plus rule of thirds. Yes, yes, because you have it lined up on there. Boom. I use depth and layers with the rose by having the foreground and the focus being the rose, the middle ground being the subject, the background being more blurry. The rule of thirds was used to keep the focus on the image centered. So that way, I did this pose differently in this shot because I wanted to try and make it more interesting using depth. I like that. I actually like this image a lot. I wonder what aperture you were at, because that's actually pretty good. All right, let's see. No turn in, 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 no turn in. Let's see who did turn it in. Darius. Darius. Let's see. Ooh, Darius hit the streets. That boy hit the streets. Yeah. Yeah. Framing depth, leading lines. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My dog hit the streets. Let's look at some of this, man. My dog hit the streets, man. I'm talking about the streets. Foreground, middle ground, background. Yeah, depth, leading lines. On this third, he put the subject on the third. Yeah. I like this image as well. Let's see how you explain this one right here. You said for number 2, negative space. I guided the viewer's eye to the street sign using the leading lines. So negative space and leading lines. I like this one. You sandwiched it together. See, like, bro, it's like crazy because like people will take this lightly, but it's like you're literally able to see the world so much differently. You're literally able to see the world so much differently just like just by learning these things. Like, even if you learn nothing else in PNG University, the most important thing for you to learn and actually pay attention to is this first month. composition and framing, bro, will change the entire trajectory of your photography because you will see the shot so much differently. You'll be able to pose a person in a place that's so much differently. You will be able to give your client a better experience overall because you're able to look at things so much differently than another photographer. They're going to choose you because you see the world differently. They're going to be like when they throw an idea at you, you're going to be able to piggyback off that idea. And they're going to say like, oh, you see the vision? You see the vision? That's the first thing they're going to say. That's the first thing your client's going to say is, you see the vision. Like, oh my gosh, you actually see my vision. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. It's like, oh my gosh, you actually see the vision. That's what you want your clients to be able to say. It's like, you actually see my vision. And that's the vibe, man. You actually see the vision. All right, we have some. Ooh, I like this one. Good shit, Garyon. Yeah, that's tough right here, Garyon. Yeah, this is tough, Garyon. This one's tough right here, bro. This one's tough. Let's see what this other one is. This one's also tough. You guys were not against using the same subject. It was fine. I told you guys it was not a bad thing. One thing I want you guys to start to see and understanding while you're looking at all your different images too, when you're taking these photos, is there's each of these different rules with their sibling pairs and their cousins and everything alike, right? They all work in the different areas of photography as well. Just how I showed you guys how it works in video. See how I showed you guys it works in photo, right? I'm showing you guys how it's also going to show you guys how it also works in lighting, guys. Like if you guys just see how he lights these as well, lighting also, you can use different colors, right? Different colors, different light brightnesses and frequencies and depth to create that depth as well, all right? So that's another thing you guys got to think about too. It's like with the lighting and colors will also, as we continue to progress through PNG University, we'll be going into doing editing for a month, and all different types of stuff, going through all of that, right? This is also what we'll be building off of as well when we start to talk about lighting, when we start to talk about editing, all right? It's the same vibes we're going to be building off of all of these, okay? Another image I had seen that I wanted to show you guys was this one right here. When I said lighting, I thought about this image that Garyon put in. Was this one right here, right? That depth. Right, you see the lighting, you see the highlights. Maybe this was overexposed, maybe it wasn't, but it worked. All right, so it's showing that vibe. It's showing that there's foreground, midground, background because it's creating depth through those shadows. This is just a little teaser into the lighting portion of what we're gonna be doing in the months to come. But yes, leading lines going to the subject. I like it. Good. Right, another one. Boom. Let's see. No turn in. 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 No. I'm clicking that bit crazy and we ain't got none. There we go. Shammy, Sham. Ain't no favorites. Sham's just the OG. I mean, there may be favorites. They're
Favorites around here for me.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, there is. Yeah, touch it. Sham's an OG. Sham's been here damn near since we started PNG University. So like, if you guys see her in the chat, she's definitely very, very helpful. She's always here. She's always here. She's always here, always available to help, and she's also a part of my micro team. So we growing though. I don't know. We might not grow. We might just stay the same size we is because I feel like you grow too much. You type shit. But all right. All right. So I'm gonna pull up a few of her images for you guys to be able to see. If it.
I ain't gonna lie. Of all picks, she had to get 12 of them.
Boy, she said the sheriff. She said I need to show the depth, man. Just like come on, like I need to show it off, like just vibe. So this one, right? This is her number 3 image. It says symmetry and balance plus leeway. Was this the one? Hold on, wait, number 3 because the picture's uploaded differently, so I'm trying to make sure. Hold on, number 3. This is your number 3 image, right? For symmetry and balance. I'm not a ma'am. Thank you very much. I'm joking. All right, let's see. Number 1, number 2, number 3. I low-key want to show number 1 too because number 1 was a branding session. I feel like number 1 would be like a really cool vibe for you guys to see too. So depth and layers. The whipped body butter and the oil are the main subject in the middle ground, right? The flowers and the fabric in the front are closer to the camera, which make them in the foreground. The lamp and the background are further away and they are softly blurred, right? Ooh, softly blurred to give a shallow depth, a more shallow depth of field, which separates the products from the background, making them pop more and giving the photo a three-dimensional look instead of a flat look. Vibes. And this right here also shows you guys the exact same thing when it comes to when I said that lighting does this. When lighting touches on these different rules as well. Greetings, bro. Could you give some upcoming photography tips? The link's in my bio, fam. Links in my bio. Links in my bio. Haven't posted since last summer. You should be posting. You should be posting. Anybody that's watching outside of the class right now, the links, everything is in my bio for you guys to check out. You want to be a part of the class? The link's in my bio. I'm giving y'all a free game right now. Y'all can just watch and things of that nature, but links in my bio. All right. So I like this a lot because, like I was telling you guys, how lighting does it, just how I was piggybacking off of it, editing does it as well. So not saying that she did blur it, but just little things like that. Selecting your subject, bringing your subject more in focus, hazing out other things in the background, things that you could do as well to also help, guide that viewer's eye as well. Okay, chill. Wait. What are y'all talking about right now? What are y'all talking about right now? The ops for real. Recognizing the Mexican restaurant when I see him, a very big back of me. You better go, girl. Laugh my ass off, big back, get back for real. Taxi, play this song real quick for the new people in the class. I got you. Chill. That's down the street from my house. Per raw image. All right, we're caught up, everybody. All right, we're caught up. I'm making sure that we caught up. I'm making sure everybody's caught up. I'm making sure everybody's caught up because that's what was going on in the chat. So I was gonna make sure that everybody was caught up with what was going on. All right, that's it. Another kind of vibe, same branding-esque aesthetic with this as well. She said framing negative space. The open lash book frames itself, and it frames the lashes. The red box on the left and the flower on the right also help frame the main product and gives the viewer's eyes to focus on those lashes. Yep. The bright, open, clean background behind the product gives negative space. Great. And it gives the image room to breathe and makes the red packaging and lashes stand out even more. Good shit. I gotta stop cursing. I'm trying. And yeah. Oh my gosh, she did her homework. Per. Right here in the stop playing. I love this image, bro. I love this image. I love this image. I love this image. I love this image. Girl, you did your homework for real. You sent me a whole PDF document. Yes. Per. Yeah. Good vibes. All right, so number 4. And you numbered all your photos. You're tough. All right, so photo number 4. Rule of thirds, leading lines, symmetry, and depth. You literally used all of them all in one, which is actually a big vibe. I felt like even though I had the leading lines, it was still not giving the depth that I was looking for. So instead of having the subject just stand straight, I had him open his legs and move back a couple steps and more to the left side, so that way it gives that symmetrical look. The leading lines are pretty much happened on their own, and of course the rule of thirds. That's a vibe. I see the vibe for sure. And then also, like, as you can even see, once he put that arm out, he gets more into this reflection. So now that becomes a part of the image as well, right? So that's another thing that you guys could think about too. Is like when it comes to reflections, what's in your situation? What's around you? What are the things that you see that you can also call on to, right? To be able to come into your shot. All right, let's see what else you got here. You got number. Okay, this might be okay. Let me see. Let's see how you cooked on this. Let's see how you explain this one. Photo 1, depth of field, rule of thirds. That was a good one. I see the vibes. So it uses depth of field plus rule of thirds. Using the rule of thirds and some of the depth, I wanted the viewer to center their attention to the subject and the color of their surroundings. So depth of field, if you were to use depth, you would have had to use layers. So rather than rule of thirds, this would be more so depth and layers, because that's the two pair that go together, right? So for this one, your explanation would basically be 940 time chat. Thank you. So basically your explanation here would be you layered the mom or sister, or you layered her, the female subject, behind your main subject, right? So that is your layers. But then you still have the whole background. You have that foreground, which is him, middle ground, which is her. You have the full-fledged background in the back. So that's good. That gives you depth and that gives you layers all in one. So yes. So we kind of just clean up that, but other than that, you got it right. Because I get where you were going. I know you missed a few classes, type vibes, but I get you. I get you. All right, bet. We have, let's see. No turning, no turning, no turning. Balance and symmetry. Oh, this is a hard ass image. Brother. I don't know who you think you are, but this image is tough. All right. This image right here is tough. This is balance and symmetry. It's balance simply because, well, I'm about to explain your image. I shouldn't explain it. I should read what you said, and then I should correct it if it's wrong. Balance and symmetry. In this photo, I want to guide the viewer to the center of the photo and show the location, and I wanted the subjects to feel more empowered. In the photo, there is an equal amount of elements on each side of the image. Yep, that's good. There is definitely an equal amount on each side.
Photos,
yeah.
I labeled them.
Yeah, I see it. So you match it up. Now you vibe, and I got you. I see where you have matched it up, so you can match them up. But yeah, tough because it's balanced, but it's not necessarily symmetrical because they're not doing the same pose. So it is balanced because it's the same amount of elements, but you still like this could be one of your. This could even be one of your complicated ones too because it frames it up, and there's layers here, and there's rule of thirds being both of their heads are on that golden third. You have both subjects on both of those vertical golden rule lines, and then you still have layers and symmetry. So this is a really well composed image right here for sure. Right, so another one that you have right here is, let's see, this one right here. There's another one with the car. This one right here. Let's see how you explain this one. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Rule of thirds, leading lines. Let's see how you explain this image. All right. So, rule of thirds plus leading line. I'm doing this also so we can all learn together. All right. That's no reason why I'm doing this. So don't be feeling like, oh my God, fuck, like we're learning together, bro. It's literally a familiar. Like I told you guys, it's not a family. You know what I'm saying? It's not a group. It's not a gang. It's a familia because we international with it, shawty. You know what I'm saying? But it's a familia. All right. So we're a family, but we learn together. All right. We all grow together. All right. So with this one, it is, all right, you said rule of thirds and leading lines. The leading lines in this photo would be the lines created from her body and the limbs. I wanted to see how you were going to explain this because I seen that it said rule of thirds. I seen that it said rule of thirds and leading lines. I wanted to see how you're going to make this happen. But I'm starting to see how you're putting it together. Leading lines are created from her limbs, right? So we're getting more into posing there, which is going to be next month for sure. So this is going to come in handy with him saying this because this is very true. As well as the circle from the strobe, both of those lines coming down to the subject. Indeed, right? The leading lines in this photo created from her limbs, circle, strobe, the strobe light to the rule of thirds was used to place her more so in the center. My friend in the photo wanted her outfit and her face to be the main focus. So I also added some negative space around the side. Yep, I like that right there to bring more focus onto the subject. And that is exactly what spotlights are. Spotlights are an implementation of negative space, you guys. That is what a spotlight is. A spotlight is an implementation of negative space. You could have turned it in on Discord for the bonus, or you turned it in privately. Whichever one made you feel more comfortable. D, you turned yours in privately, so that's fine. And that is okay. You start your boy, my dog. All right, let's see. All right, let's start flying through them. Not flying, but you know what I mean. All right, we got Thaddeus. I like this image a lot right here. Okay. Dad. Alrighty. You don't really got to explain this one. So image 961. I like how you explained about the JPEG number. Tough. All right. I was trying to use depth and the rule of thirds, right, by stacking them side by side while also keeping the third lines in their eyes. So with this one, you definitely use rule of thirds. And rule of thirds damn near goes with every single one. So I see why you guys keep saying rule of thirds. For this one, it will be more so depth and layers, all right? Because you have those layers. You built those layers and you created depth because you have foreground, middle ground, background. You have a front subject, a middle subject, and a back subject, and you even have a further background passing that fourth dimension, right? So you have first dimension, first person, second dimension, second person, third dimension, third person, fourth wall being broken, right? So when it comes to even objects, you have multiple objects, things, whatever. There's multiple dimensions that can be broken, and this creates more depth and more layers in your shot. Right, so that is something that was really cool. I like this image a lot. So that was, I like this image a lot. Let me look at these other ones. Boom. Image 45 was aiming to create a negative space. Normally, yep, was good to put her on the left. You lined her up on the line. Good. Yep. LJ. Let's see. Oh, this kind of. Oh, my dog got out there in that field though. Hold on. Dog got in there in that field. Though. Hold on. In that field. My dog created that depth. Yeah, that foreground, that midground, This was hard. This one caught my eye. This is symmetry and balance. This is tough. Same amount of elements on each side. Cars, group of cars. Cars, group of cars. Road. Not the same color road, but still road, which shows that balance. Symmetrical due to buildings. This is very, very pleasing to the eye. This is really nice. This is need to edit and frame that ASAP. No cap. This is hard. Like culture in the top back culture. Like this is actually very hard. Even the sign right here that like this is actually a very hard image. And Sham, you telling me that you wasn't with him when he shot this, so he did you dirty? Is that what I'm hearing right now? That is crazy. Facts. Another hard ass image, bro. This one's also very, very tough. So 6442. Explanation for 6442 here was the sibling pair that I used here was the rule of thirds and leading lines. Yes. And also balance plus symmetry and a little bit of negative space. My intention here was to utilize the Coca-Cola sign as the subject and then to show the scenery around it as the viewer eye should go straight to that sign. I left negative space to be intentional at the bottom of the street to add extra depth. I like that. Because all the leading lines do frame up the dang Coca-Cola sign. Like if you look at it, all the leading lines frame up the they literally go down, boom. Like they all make your eyes go to the Coca-Cola sign. This actually was a really good shot right here, brother. It's a really good shot right here, brother. Not gonna lie to you. Not even gonna lie to you, my boy. Alrighty. Alrighty. No turn in. I think we have one more. I don't see hers. I saw hers, but I thought I saw it. Shanty didn't turn in homework? Oh, Shanty, man. We can't play the game forever now. Like I can't play the game with you no more, bro. Let's see. Dang, I had one more. Where's hers at? I literally saw hers. Where is it at? Okay, Dapper still has his. Vale. Okay, yeah, I think I just passed Vale's. I know you said you had walked out, so I had skipped you. I didn't skip you like, saying I don't like you or nothing like that, but I was making sure because you said you had walked out. I love that you guys did exactly what I said. I said it does not have to be. It could be anything. I literally said that to you. I said it could be anything, guys. I said I literally just want y'all to create something. I said I don't care what you take pictures of. My dog took a picture of a cactus, a cacti, right? And then whatever this thing is, right? That shadow is questionable, right? But the whole thing here is that my dog did what he's supposed to do, right? So depth and layers here. I feel like that's kind of pretty obvious. This could also even be like low-key balanced as well. You could have even went balanced with this too. The same amount of elements on the same side. You have a group of trees, you have a group of trees. You have a road, you have a road. You got grass, you got grass. So this could have still been balanced in a sense. Only thing that would have like been left out is a little bit of negative space, which is up here, that you don't probably have on that side, just a little bit of sky. But I do like that image though. Another image that you have, which is right here. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? With the cactus, this one is that framing in negative space. You have that negative space there intentionally. Imagine if this cactus was a person, right? Imagine if the cactus was turned off to the side and you could see their face, right? Imagine that cactus was a person. That would give that extra storyline to the shot, and it creates so much more of a story. I seen it, Viper. That yours was the one I was looking for in the thing. I know you submitted it on. I was able to see it on Google earlier when I had checked when I was talking to you. Let's see. So we have Vale. We got Sean, Mr. Wickman, Mr. Wickman, bro. He like you. I like you too because you did it, bro. You still created exactly what I asked, bro. You created that depth, man. We can skip yours. We're not skipping yours, bro. You created that depth. You created depth and layers with this. So it shows that you understand the concept. Yours is still good because other people didn't even do it. So it's still good. Other people didn't even do it. So you're fine. I know you did what you had to do, and you explained each one as well, right? You explained balance and symmetry. You explained each one. What you did with this one with the dog in there? Let me see how you explained the dog one. Leading lines come from the tiles on the floor. Okay, bet. He got a dog on this one right here, y'all. Look, Wiki got a dog on this one.
He wasn't supposed to be there, but he wouldn't move. Right?
So you lined him up on that third, and you said, "Man, you gonna be a golden rule today, my boy."
Pretty much.
Yeah, just imagine that he got generative AI'd out. Like imagine that he ain't even type shit. Oh, okay, bet. Let's see. We got Kanisha. Girl, you took ooh, I like this one. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. I like this image a lot. Rule of thirds and leading lines. I like this one a lot. Rule of thirds and leading lines, both, for sure. I like this image a lot. I like this image a lot, for sure. 7 years ago. I like this image a lot. Let me see this one right here. Oh, I like this one too. I'm a sucker for some landscapes, man. Like I shoot landscapes when I'm bored and I just want to feel something, So for this one, the staircase was balanced and symmetry. Yes, because the same amount of elements on each side, groups of stairs, groups of elevators. That's 1 point. 1 point. I get what you were doing there. Elevator bracket 1 point. I like it. I take that for sure. I like this. This is good. It helps you, bro. Like the composition and framing, it helps you see the world so differently, bro. Man, the framing of the numbers, right? Like look at, bro. Like you really saw some shit. Like you really saw through the third wall. Like you saw through the third wall, bro. Yeah, you get 100. For sure. Yeah, these are really cool, bro. Wow, bro. Your images are telling stories, man. Like, even with this one right here. Like, brother. Rule of thirds, leading lines, and depth and layers. Definitely. Multiple layers, multiple depth. I like this one, bro. This is nice right here, bro. Damn, this is nice. Guys, D gave me a slideshow. So just bear with me real quick because D gave me a slideshow. So I just don't know what's wrong with him. So my fault for having a camera, bro. For this shot, I use depth and layering. I stopped all the way down to f2.8 for more depth. You know what I'm saying? Of field, and use the filler. On the side of the branches. You know what I'm saying? To add some more foreground. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like this. The churches and midground. This is your job? This is different, bro. Like I want to know where you at. This is at your job? Can you zoom in? Close to the job? Bro, I wasn't even trying to talk like you, bro. I swear. Bro, I was not trying to talk like you, bro. Just vibe, bro. I'm sorry. I was not trying to talk like you, bro. Like, you talk way like cooler. You know what I'm saying? You got that flow, you got that twang to your thing. You know what I'm saying? Got that twang to your thing. I like this one too, bro. Using negative space and framing, and my intention was to draw attention to the statue. Using a hole in the railing system to frame the shot and create negative space with the water. Y'all be thinking. I like that. Y'all be overly thinking. D said he ain't have no humans. Oh yeah, bet. No people. That boy said, oh yeah, bet. Say that. Using rule of thirds and leading lines for this shot, I used the bottom right point of the rule of third. Okay. The bottom right point of the rule of third grid. And also use the leading lines and chair to draw the viewer towards the chair handle. I like that one right there. Because my eyes definitely go right here. My eye definitely goes right here. I'm not going to lie. Like, you line that up right there. I like that. Okay. I see you. I mean, I can't see you because type shit, but I see you. For this shot, I used the rule of thirds, grid, and leading lines plus symmetry. Frame this shot up using the top left and right point of the rule of third grid and the two lamp. Oh, as the leading lines. Two lamps as the leading lines. See, like, this is what I like. This is what I like about landscapes, right? If you can understand how to shoot a landscape, you can understand how to place a subject. All right? You understand how to shoot a landscape, then you understand how to place a subject. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I'm looking at it. It's like you understand how to shoot a landscape, then you can understand how to place a subject into there. If he used rule of thirds grid and leading lines, he now knows where to place his subject. You know what I'm saying? Now you know where to place your subject. You can place your subject here on one of these, leaning up against this side to add some more story. Place them directly in the center. Have their hands off to the side. Have them make something in the middle. Maybe it's cold. Maybe their hands are in their jacket and they have a little tilt. You can place your subject so many different places in so many different ways if you understand how to frame a shot. If you understand how to frame and compose a shot, then placing the subject becomes easy, right? That's why That's why we're focusing on this so much this month, okay? Because after that, everything else becomes so easy. All right, so let's go ahead and see the next one that we have. My dog, see. All right, bet. Let me see which one I want to do. This is actually tough. Yo, catching that is actually crazy. This is like this is like framing. This is tough. Yeah. Yo, like cropped, this would be crazy. This would go stupid. Like if all of this bottom part maybe here wasn't in it, and this maybe this would probably go crazy. That's actually pretty tough. Dang, been trying to do a grad over here. Oh, yeah, in that same location. Let's see what else. Hold on, wait. Let me see what else you got. I seen this one right here that I wanted to see. I didn't see the explanations, but I mean I don't see them, so I don't know. But I do know that one right there is composition and framing for sure. This one right here also tells a story because it has this one right here is also a little bit of foreground, midground, background, and you have some framing in there as well, and you have leading lines. So you really have rule of thirds and leading lines here. He's going through the middle square. You have leading lines leading to him. So that is a good shot too as well. I can break that apart. I can understand it. All right, we got Viper. Viper. Ooh, I like this one. Right here. Take me through there. Okay, let me see. Where we going, twin? Viper. This one's really good because it's multiple all at one time. But definitely this one has the rule of thirds and leading lines in it, but then it also has that foreground, midground, background. We broke apart one of her images before to kind of have that same vibe. But this has that light and airy vibe. I really do like it. It's better than the crap I submitted, Viper. Bro, be quiet. Throw up running away. Bro, what? Viper, I wouldn't do you like that, bro. You see how I chose the right photos to show? Come on, just chill. Just chill. I ain't gonna let you go outside. Man. Just vibe. I ain't gonna make you go outside. There we go. This is another one of those. This kind of gives that depth too. It's kind of another example of I always tell you guys about lighting and how I know like lighting can also really play a really, really big role when it comes to framing up a subject, but also showing forms of depth as well. This is the best that I can do this weekend. I love you, bro. All right, I love you, bro, because my dog said this is the best that I could do this weekend, and this is on an
Did you?
iPhone.
Sorry. Did you get the description?
No, I don't see it. I'm looking underneath,
Did
but I
you?
don't see it.
Did you try refreshing it just like
Yeah,
one more time?
I'm gonna do it again. Hold on, I got you. Let me see. It's in the private comment, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna refresh it again. Where we
I did
going
it
to?
through the computer.
No, I don't see it. What? Hold on, let me see. Bro, can you paste it in homework submissions? Do you have it copied or
Can I
no?
paste it? No. Like I could. Yeah, I could paste it where?
Can you paste it in homework submission?
Yeah.
Cause I can't. I don't
Hold
know
on.
why I can't see that, man.
Yeah. 1 second.
No, you're good. Go ahead. I'm about to decipher Dapper right now, real quick. I'm not laughing at you. All right. I'm laughing with you, Dapper. I'm laughing with you. Cause my dog said, "This is the best I could do. This is the best you're gonna get this weekend, Taxi." That's literally what he said. And my dog sent me. But I'm gonna see how he explained these. All right, let's go. Let's see how he explained it. If he see how he explained it, then I could probably feel a little bit better to see how he explained his
That's
photos.
it. I don't know how. See,
When you
I
paste it,
can see it. I don't know where.
you
No,
pay.
that wasn't me, but that's mine.
What's yours?
The C just put it in the chat.
Oh, he could see it.
I don't know how.
Oh, maybe it wasn't private. Maybe it's on the public. Maybe I'm looking private and it's public.
Man.
I don't know. Maybe it because I'm looking at the so I'm probably looking in the wrong place. You probably put it in the public one, and I didn't look public.
Okay. Maybe
Okay,
they're
bet.
all there then.
Most likely.
I did it like 4 times.
Okay, yeah, probably all there. So this one that she had, let me see if I can go back to it if I remember where it's at. Boom. One of these, one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. After D, before D, after D. This one. Boom.
That one's bonus.
This one's the bonus one, right? Okay, bet. All right. Okay, so rule of thirds plus leading lines, depth, layers, and framing for negative space, balance, and a little bit of symmetry. Little do you know. Everything in this photo is focusing on the subject. The ground, the ground to the from the ground to the background. There are layers in the buildings, the skies, the water to the subject as well. The rule of thirds that she's centered in, and the framing to a slight angle. There's also symmetry from the left to the right side. Yeah, and there's balance because you have pretty much balanced points on each side as well. So yeah, definitely. I'm trying to see if I can find that one that you just had with the first guy. Where is it at, bro? I just dropped it in here somewhere. I'm gonna just download it again. Hold on, cause I literally just opened it. All right, the first one. There we go. There we go. This is the one I wanted to see. All right. Negative space and rule of thirds. Lined his eyes up on the top right sector of the grid. Yep, on one of those golden thirds. Great. And intentionally used the negative space to the right to add a dramatic touch to him. Yeah, I actually like that a lot. Cause this is like one of my favorite images when I saw you like dropping them. Like when you had did him doing like the limbo and stuff. This is actually a very very fire shoot that you had did for sure. We're in the private group chat. It's in my bio, you guys. And go back to, let me see, Dap. My dog said this is the best you get this weekend. All right, so for Dapper, let's see how you explain this image, Dapper. Don't come explaining it out loud because I know what you're about to do. Photo 1 shows balance and symmetry because the two subjects, they're evenly, positioned on the center of the walkway, right? So that creates a mirrored visual. You see what I'm saying, Taxi? And the weight on both sides are framing. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. That's how you would have said it. All right, and then I'm gonna see what's the other one you have. Oh, what's this one? This is the one that I saw too, which was this one right here. So this one right here is photo, boom, rule of thirds, leading lines, subjects of place. Okay, framing and negative space because the space around the tree isolates the subject and draws the focus inward. Yep. Okay, but depth and layers because the foreground of the plants and the middle ground of the trees and the background of the campus creates a clear visual separation with the framing added by the palm trees to guide the viewer's eye. I like that. I like this as well. That's solid. That's a solid explanation. I like this one as well. And I think that's everybody. Is it? Yeah? I think so, for sure. If you didn't, I don't think I did. Did I? Yeah, I did everybody's. Everybody else didn't put anything in, so you know how that goes. But if I can find this button, there we go. But yeah, so once again, when I assign things, just try to do it. You know what I'm saying, or at least like to the best of your ability for the time when you're able to. Because like the beginning of the class, you guys, I do want to see you guys win. I do want to see you guys get better. All right, I do want to see you guys progress. All right, I don't want to see you guys digress or go down. So remember that you're in this for yourself. All right, I don't want to feel like I'm stealing your money. I don't want to feel like I'm scamming you. All right, I want you guys to actually participate in the classes. I want you guys to participate in the assignments because I want you to get better. All right, and then if you feel like you're not getting better, then I want to at least know that I did everything in my power to be able to help you get better, and then it was your fault that you either didn't grow or didn't excel to that next level. All right, so that's one thing I want to keep pushing to you guys is if you gotta want it more than I want it for you, and I want to see y'all as succeed. All right, I really, really do, because I read every single one of you guys' goals, and I know exactly where each of you all stand for this year, and I know what the things that you guys are standing for and things that you guys won't stand for, things that you guys won't allow, you know what I'm saying, for yourselves, that you guys have written on those goal sheets. So I keep that in mind every time I see one of you guys not submit your assignment, or every time I see you guys not, trying when it comes to your business, or, not tapping in when it comes time to try to really get some knowledge, try to put some game, or try to post or put something out there to get to those goals that you're saying that you want to have in your business. So I keep everything that I read in the back of my head, like, bro, how bad do they really want this? You know what I'm saying? So I continue to urge you guys, right? So next class, we're going to be focusing on balance, symmetry, depth, layers, right? I feel like we got a pretty solid, damn near understanding of this right here. Assignment will be due 2 hours before class. Now, yeah, I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start making it 2 hours before class. Yeah. I'll make 2 hours before class. I don't think I'm going to give y'all any homework between now and then. I just know that I do want you guys to be continue. If you guys haven't gotten your diary in, your digital diary in, make sure you get your digital diary in. It's for yourself. I explained it at the beginning of class. I'm going to post a replay so you guys can see it again. Make sure to get that in. And then also, I want you guys to make sure that you're still getting in your content. I was going to make your content a thing like where I force you guys to post your links for the week for the photos or video posts that you make when it comes to Instagram, because that's another goal that you guys need to have for yourselves, right? Is posting at least 3 times a week at the very bare minimum. I don't give a damn if it's a photo or a reel. You need to be posting at least 3 times a week, at least 3, right? 3 to 5, minimum 3. All right. So I'm about to make that an assignment on y'all ass to hold y'all even accountable in that, and then make y'all submit the links on each week, the links to these, and let me go watch them, pull them up. When I'm talking to y'all one-on-ones, let's see what you guys did good, what you guys did bad. Let's analyze that content. My goal here is to help you guys in photo, video, and content creation, okay? Because these are the 3 different sectors that are going to help you overall grow your business and become a successful hybrid here in PNG University, okay? I love you guys. Damn, everybody leaving early. I ain't even get to say bye fully yet, bro. Y'all just vibe. Like, just hold on. I'm about to let y'all go. I'm about to say goodbye. Y'all gonna leave in a minute. Like, hold on, just vibe. Like, I love when y'all be saying bye before y'all leave, but y'all that just start, like, numbers just dropped. I just watched that bit go doop, 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 doop. Like, hold on, just vibe real quick. I'm about to let y'all go. I love you guys, man. And I really do want to see you guys win. Every time that you guys, like, do something good or have a good accomplishment, I get happy as if it was me. And that's, like, probably gay, but it is what it is, bro. I want to see you guys win so bad, bro. Like, every time you guys get happy and you do something and then you come into the, why the hell did I think we leave at 11? Nah, we don't leave at 11. We leave at 10, bro. It's 8 to 10. Like, every time you guys come in the chat with an accomplishment or something that you've done, I get happy because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, they said they want to do this thing and they did the thing. You guys set it up for yourselves. You guys created, this reality for yourself. So if you're behind on any homework, try to get it in. All right. Create a sense of authority over yourself, because The whole goal here is to go full time. Though the goal is not fully, to just half-ass it. If the goal for you is to have a hobby, you have a different goal than everyone, than other people here. So you don't heed what I'm saying right now. If this is just a hobby, right? Then it's okay. You're fine. You chilling. You just want to get better photography. That's fine. But for y'all other ones that put on y'all damn goal sheet that y'all want to get more clientele and that y'all want all of this and I want this and I want money, blah 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 blah. These are the shit that it takes. All right, that sense of authority, you have to create a sense of authority over yourself because there's things that you are not doing that are in the way of you from getting to that next level. All right, and you know exactly what it is because it's all in your head. You're stopping yourself from posting. You're stopping yourself from creating any form of promotional advertisement for yourself. Advertisements does not mean paid. When I say the word advertisement, it does not mean paid. That means speaking about your business in a way that will garner clientele. All right, creating a video. All right. Hey guys, I'm Taxi with Taxi Media LLC. I'm based in Orlando and I cannot wait to service you guys. I do everything from weddings to boom, to boom, to boom. And here's a little bit of my work. Show the shit on the screen. It's an easy video for you to create. I just gave you an idea. Do it. Okay. Where you located? Where you based? What do you do? Who are you? Why should I trust you taking the photos of me and my kids? Why should I allow you to take our pictures? Why should I trust you? Right? This is what clients want to know. Right? This is not you physically saying it, but you need to show it to them. Wherever you're located at, let them know that you're the best in that location, right? You don't have to physically be the best in that location, but you guys get what I'm saying. That's what you need to be moving with is I'm the best for what you need, right? I'm the best person for the job that you need, right? That's how you have to be. You have to be that surgical shooter. You have to create that image for yourself, right? So that way you can hold on to that as clients continue to notice you, to see you. The whole thing about social media is awareness, right? The idea is to get in front of your ideal client. All right, that's what I want y'all to do. Get in front of your ideal client, drop 3 pieces of content. It's Monday, so by next Monday, y'all ass should have 3 pieces of content posted because I'm gonna make that post for y'all to upload y'all links on Monday, so don't play, all right? Y'all got too many damn days to post at least 3 videos, bro, on Instagram. It is not hard. All right, do not overthink it. Post it. The easy thing to do is set up versus the shot, documentation, do some behind the scenes. Maybe you do a POV if you have a POV mount. POV mount's $20. You don't need metas, right? If you have an iPhone with a 0.5 mode, get you a POV mount and spend $20 to get you a POV mount. You don't even have to use my link if you don't want to. It doesn't matter. Get you one, right, and create you some content. All right, the easiest thing to do. If you don't want to show your face, you don't want to talk video, boom, whatever, cool. Show. You don't have to tell the client just now because you're nervous. Cool. Just show. Viral sound plus show plus a chill caption. Who are you? How can I book you? Where can I find you? Simple. Get that shit out, bro. Documentation. They want to see what it's like to experience you. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to create a video about creating content as a photographer, but still take what I'm saying right now and run with it. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. I will see you guys on Wednesday at 8 o'clock p.m., okay? All right, everybody? Talk to y'all later. I'm going to upload this recording for y'all. I'm about to edit it. Yeah, go ahead.
My birthday is Thursday, so Wednesday I may not be here because I'm probably going to be out trying to bring my birthday in.
You going to be getting lit. Yeah. All right. You get a pass to class. Okay. You get a pass because ain't no homework due. So you get a pass. It's okay. Go get lit.
I got the homework in, though. I was just letting you know.
Oh, yeah. You still got homework due.
I'm gonna get that in.
Yeah. Thank you. I got a little too happy for you. Happy birthday, but get your homework in. Thank you. Appreciate you. Everybody else though too, for real. Videos, content. If I don't know who you are, I cannot book your ass. I don't know who you are. I don't even know you exist. Okay? If I don't know who you are, I cannot book you. Keep this in mind when creating this content. Understand that what you're creating will live beyond you. Good and bad. If you put bad stuff out in the sense of making yourself look bad, right? Saying the wrong things in your video to where I cannot respect you as a client, right? I'm your client. I can't respect you because you said something controversial, you said something crazy or something sexist or whatever it is that you said in your content. I can't get behind that, right? So you need to be very particular about what you say when you create your content. Just be cautious with things like that because you want to uphold your image for years to come. The most important thing for you as a photographer, videographer, or creative is your face, your personal brand, and overall your image. So keep that thing pure, keep it clean, and be cautious about what you're saying or what you're showing in these different videos, right? If you don't want your clients knowing that you smoke, then don't show you smoking in those videos. Don't have no lighters in it. Don't have no blunt in that bit. Don't have no liquor. All right. If you want to keep that type of image, then keep it in the back of your head. Every time I press record in this video, I need to have my blunt not in my hand. All right. A lot of y'all do it. It's fine. But just understand how you need to uphold your image. All right. And that's what I'm going to say for you guys. And when you're showing up in these behind the scenes videos, I'm judging your ass based on what you're wearing too. All right. So keep that as well. All right. So keep that in there as well. I'm judging you based off how you look, what you're wearing, and everything. All right. They're going to be saying all types of stuff. Right. And they're thinking it's client psychology. I want to book you. Right. I want to book you. How are you going to look when I bring you around my family at this baby shower? How are you going to look when I bring you around this 6-figure client? What does future you look like? What do they wear? All right. Things like that. I'll be trying to put that shit on just for a camera. I ain't got no. But take everything that I say, bro, and lock in with it. I love y'all, bro. I'm actually done this time, for real. I'm about to go play the game. Y'all load up. Who's everybody get on Fortnite? Go ahead, get on Fortnite. And let's lock in, man. Let's play the game. D, shut up. I know I went 15 minutes over, bro. I'm passionate about this shit, man. All right, I'm done. My PS5 don't come until Wednesday. Bro, I know you're being my sense of authority. You're my accountability partner. I'm sorry. You're right. Christ. I'm gonna watch the first game. I need to finish eating.
Hey, stream it. You gonna stream it, Texas?
Bro, we can't vibe on stream, bro.
We really
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. We do be like, you know how I just told
Filter ourselves.
that's how I told y'all though. But remember how I told y'all I was like, you gotta uphold your image to a certain standard when you're on social. That's kind of that vibe too. When it come to gaming, I be cussing everybody out. Anyone can get it. Y'all see me at the range for that? Anyone can get it when I'm on the game.
Heard me in taxi last night.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie. Last night we might have got canceled. I ain't gonna lie. Last night we probably would have got canceled.
why don't you stream it in a Discord though?
Nah, Cause
That would be a bad idea.
Discord. Nah, I ain't even gonna say what I was about to say because y'all gonna take that and use it. No.
All right.
No. Because if we're being honest, this is me being real. Real unfiltered. Read my shirt. Everybody in Discord is still humans, right? And a lot of humans you can't trust. So regardless, you know what I'm saying? Someone may not want your best interest regardless if they're in the Discord or not, and they could just be quiet, right? And they may not want what's best for the overall community, but they're in the community and they're hiding and they're waiting for that moment to strike and fuck someone's image up, right? We get on stream, we start talking how we talk. Someone records the call, posts the call, and says, "Oh, look at y'all photographer, look how he talking. And this who y'all want to book or whatever." But in reality, I'm on my leisure time. I'm off. This is how I'm vibing. I'm in a zen, right? And now they try to use it against me, use it against the community. Maybe we use it against one of you guys to make you guys look bad to the public. And that's not what I want, which is why I want to create a safe space for everyone. Which is why when we do go gaming, we be in that party chat. We all be vibing in the party chat, whether we playing together or not. We be in that bitch just chilling and talking and vibing, bro, and just talking about clients, all types of stuff. Cause watch, somebody gonna clip me saying something crazy about a client, and I'm gonna get canceled because I done said some crazy shit about a client. So yeah, cause we definitely be talking about clients. Come on, we all do. Y'all be calling y'all friends saying the same damn thing about what the clients be doing to y'all. So we all guilty in this bitch. All right. I love y'all though. Wait, hold on. You about to watch the game first? You about to watch the game first?
Bro, can I eat?
So what I gotta do?
I've been working over here, not gonna lie.
Damn. So
It's only a corner, it's a smidge. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say that little piece over there. So I had to say that.
All right, you straight. I gotta see what I got. I gotta see. Damn, how can I survive? I need to see what I need to do for the next 15, 20, 30 minutes till you ready. Cause usually 10 o'clock that time. So like type
Wait,
shit.
I'm the only one playing?
You the only one. I only play with you type shit. Everybody else then got cut off because they don't.
I thought everybody else was gonna get on.
Nah, they be making false promises because they tell me, "Oh, I'm gonna play with you, Taxi," and then the time come and then everybody goes. Everybody goes.
Nah, bro, you be knocked out with fighting you on the game.
Bro,
D,
LJ don't
D,
even count. That
D,
boy
D.
don't never be on the game when
D.
it's for real.
D, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Keon, you could have said bye, Keon. Nah, y'all good.
Bro, Wicked, that don't matter. Taxi, tell him how I used to be butt. And look at me now.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna be so honest with you, and I can say this now because
The duos
I can
together.
say this. We got 3 dubs back to back, gang. Sham is not ass anymore. Heavy on the anymore. She used to be. I'm not gonna lie. She used to piss me off. She was really bad, but she's good now. She's really good now because we've been playing together. We've been playing together, so she's been getting a lot better. But I'm gonna get the P5 and I'm gonna try to like download games that everybody else has too, so we can all play together and get to know each other better. I want it to be a community for real. Like, I don't want people to just see us as photographers. Like, I feel like we're well-rounded individuals. That's why I got a music chat, community chat, so we can like really get to know each other. Like, you know, virtual pen pals. I always wanted a pen pal, and I damn near got some. Some of y'all are in Nigeria. Some of y'all in places I can't even touch. So, you know what I'm saying? We got pen pals around this bit. Most games be played across the platform. Yes, for sure. I'm gonna start practicing them a little, and I'll join y'all. Yes, you don't really got. You can join and practice type shit. But yeah, download Fortnite for sure. What y'all be playing? We play Fortnite mainly. We play Fortnite, Battlefield. Fortnite's free. We play Fortnite because it's free. You can play on any device. That's why you play Fortnite for real. Because it like anybody could play it and it's pretty free. That's kind of why. You're dead weight. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Sham used to be dead weight. I gotta get off of here, bro. I need Sham to go eat her food. We supposed to get on the game at 10. Every night at 10 is our game. Is our start time. And right now we 21 minutes behind. Supposed to be on at 10, off by 12. All right, I love y'all. Assalamu alaikum, salaikum salam. I'm trying to find out how to say bye. I'm trying to say bye. It comes Wednesday. I just said that. I got one of them controllers too.
You ordered it for real?
Yes.
You got bullied?
No, I didn't get. Okay, wait. Pause. Cause you're not finna sit here and bitch me on live. Thank you. One, this is what happened. PlayStation put out a notice talking about that they were about to discontinue the servers on PS4, and that scared me into submission. All right, thank you, Fred. Thank you. That scared me into submission. D didn't do nothing. All right. Good night, Safi. Bye, Adria. That's what happened. They put out that notice saying they're gonna stop updating the servers, and I said, "Oh, damn!" And I got scared, so I bought a P5 while it was still cheap before it went up. All right, I love y'all, bro. I gotta go. How's it going? It's going good, bro. We're on the call yapping.
Impulsive buy just for me to come back and tell him they not stopping the servers.
But guess what though?
Exactly.
But guess what? But
Nah, don't cancel it, but you next Sunday.
It's too late now. Yeah, the money gone. I'm not one of them people. Once you swipe that card.
oh, I ain't gonna lie, and I did it at 3 a.m. So that money is definitely gone. Like I did it at 3 a.m. So that you know how that 3 a.m. purchase go. You swipe it, go to sleep. It never happened. You swipe it, go to sleep. It never happened. You swipe it, go to sleep. That bit never happened. Don't ask no questions. Why you fed? You federal? That bit upgraded. It got 1 terabyte. It got 2 terabyte SSD in that bit too.
Oh, you went crazy.
I said if I'm gonna swipe it, I said I said I ain't lagging. I said if I'm swiping, I'm swiping. If I'm swiping, I'm swiping. If I'm swiping, I'm swiping.
I tried to get SSD for the P5, bro. It was $200 by like December time. Right now, that shit like $400 for a 2 terabyte, bro.
Yikes.
Damn, why you had to pocket watch, nigga? Like, why you pocket watching like that?
Those same SSDs that y'all use.
Yeah.
For photography for the game.
Yeah, but some of them are optimized for heat consumption. So different ones optimized for different heat consumption. For example, to put it into terms that we can understand, when it comes to a hard drive, an external hard drive versus the internal hard drive, internal hard drives can get really, really hot and they'll be fine. An external hard drive is put in an external casing because it's supposed to keep it cool. So if it gets hot, it'll fuck up. So if you use the same SSD that's meant to be cold and a hot, then you're gonna mess it up. You're gonna lose your game and you're gonna corrupt it. So you gotta use a hot and a hot. And those little numbers and shit on the SSDs be mattering, bro. But yeah, you gotta use a hot inside of a hot. All right, I gotta go, bro. I'm trying to play the game. Bye. Get off my shit. I love y'all. See y'all on Wednesday. Y'all know it's love, bro. Y'all know it's love, though. Y'all know it's love for real. If you didn't turn your homework in, turn it 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 in. Leave, leave,
Y'all want to
leave,
hear what's
leave.
in the chat? That means y'all need to get on the game.
That means y'all need it. I ain't gonna lie, y'all ready to get on that people? Yeah. Or download the PlayStation app. That looks like the same exact place you showed that one picture last week. Oh, I know you're talking about, yeah, from the thing. Wait, we still in here? Y'all still in here? Oh yeah, how you doing, Polar? We could talk shit out now, huh? Jamal, you sleep? Jamal, you was sleep last. Were you sleep last class? Somebody was still in here last class, and they was sleep.
Sleep is crazy.
Was it Jamal? It was not Jamal. If Jamal don't respond, it might have been him because he was sleep last at the end of last class too. But I don't think it was Jamal. It probably was Jamal.
See, now Shanty will sleep before class. If she in class, that means she up.
How can I add Fortnite and hop on there? I'm on PC though. Oh, go to epicgames.com. Go to Epic Games and download it on Epic Games. Or if you have like a server, they have like the, what is it? Oh, bro, Fab uses it. Fab has, I forgot what it's called, but it's like $10 a month or something like that. But if you can go to Epic Games, you can download it for free. Is that LOL stream it? Bro, I don't know, bro. Taxi right now. I'm trying to gym. My MMA gym membership reinstated, and the days I would go is Monday and Wednesday, so I might miss class soon, but I'll let you know. Yeah, just let me know, bro. Like, it's fine. You guys can watch it. You can definitely watch the review. It's fine, bro. I think I was the one that was asleep. You might have been the one that was asleep. 'Cause I was calling somebody's name and they wasn't answering. It might have been you. I think your picture was different last class though. But I got the game. I mean your name. Oh, Chewy underscore boy. Chewy underscore BOII. But yeah, definitely just let me know, bro. It's fine. Like, cause obviously there's a lot of other stuff that are more important too. But just don't disqualify yourself. Like, if you are doing things like that, that's fine. Just know that you want to get better at photography. So still set aside time to watch videos and to actually learn the material. That's the only thing I'm saying. Is life keeps moving on. You got other stuff that you have to do, yes. But don't put your passion or one of your dreams on the back burner while still pursuing something that you have in the forefront. That's all I'm saying. Because I've done that shit before and it pissed me off because my skills get unsharpened, or I'm not continuously sharpening the iron. I just put it on the back burner. So now when I come back to it, I'm not as sharp as I once was. And D can tell you the same thing because D was doing studio photography for a long time. He stopped doing it for a while, started working more, and then went back to it and was like, damn, bro, I'm rusty. You know what I'm saying? Or went to regular, portraiture and was like, damn, I'm rusty a little bit. So you start to notice those things and your patterns when you're not constantly learning the material. It starts to get a lot harder for you to, continue to develop and grow because you have to remind yourself of little things before you can continue to go past it. All right, I'm about to get off here. I'm about to get on the P4. Add me on, what's the name? If you go to the Discord, and there's a Discord Zen chat. So in the Discord Zen chat, there's a gaming and Zen chat, and we talk in there too. Sorry, last Wednesday I had to work 13 hours now, bro. See, I understand, bro. It's life, bro. It's a life. I'm trying to do my photography at the gym. There's UCF fighters in the gym, and they have 3 photographers at the gym. I would definitely do that. You got three people to unintentionally compete with. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the best type of competition. The competition that don't even know their competition is the best competition because that means you're really competing with yourself. Like if you're competing with people who don't know that they're competition, you're really competing with yourself, which overall makes you a better photographer as an individual because they don't even know their competition. But to you, you're competing with them. But you know what I'm saying? It's like a figure of your imagination which forces you to get better as a photographer. Like you create that villain or create that competition because for some reason for us, creatives, competition promotes growth. It forces us to grow and get better for some odd ass reason. So yeah, I gave them game 1 shooting. Yeah, you tough. I love you guys, bro. I gotta go, bro. Y'all holding me hostage. I love y'all. Hasta luego. Until next time. I'm about to upload this and edit this. Talk to y'all later. See y'all on Wednesday. Bye-bye. Hasta luego. Salam. Hey, and y'all are still here, YouTube. I need to end y'all too. What's up, YouTube? What y'all got to say? YouTube, y'all got something to say? While y'all watching, what do you guys think? Were y'all tuned in? Were y'all locked in? YouTube, were you locked in? Instagram, were y'all locked in? I'm talking to y'all, YouTube. I'm actually talking to y'all now. Yeah. Y'all are tapped in. Y'all are locked in. Y'all are vibing. Yeah. Good vibes, good vibes. Good. I just want to make sure I'm able to help somebody, bro. Cause like I hate that I have to charge for my classes, but it's what I gotta do. Cause it makes sure people like pay attention and are attentive. But I still want to be able to give out the game somewhere, which is why I'm still doing these lives over on YouTube. Make sure you guys are good. Trying to do schoolwork plus learn with you. Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir, bro. I'm gonna be dropping videos this week, you guys. I'm dropping another video tomorrow. I dropped one today. It didn't do too good, but it's okay. I love you guys. Love you guys. Love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. Hasta luego. I'm about to go ahead and end the live. Make sure you guys are in the Discord. And if you want to join the class, you guys can join the class as well. taxipng.com/mentorship. If you guys want to be a part of the mentorship, you can definitely join in there. You can go read up on that more. And if you guys want to see what the mentorship entails and what you guys get for it, then that is that right there. I put that link in there. Discord link is also in the chat. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. I will talk to you guys later. Until next time. Taxi.